기다릴게 너에게 것을 알아볼 수 있게 나를 위해서 알아서 쓸 수 있게 너는 이렇게 오늘마다 말을 해 always yeah. Yes, man. Ben, saan gamot ko? Kaya ka, oh, talaga. Always, oh, 기다려, 너의 이렇게 만나면서 말을 해, always. Yes. Okay. Oh shit! Oh shit! I didn't mute my mic. Fuck! I thought I did. Jizz. Fuck. Hey. Wait, why'd I mute myself again? I'm not muted. Fuck. Yo, sup? Sup? Sup, guys? Sup, burger. Thank you. Happy Monday to you. It wasn't a good Monday for me, but glad you had. 안녕. 안녕. Hold on, shit. Where's my thing? Oh, yeah, muted the desktop. Shit. Okay, not the... Hang on. Well, at least I muted the desktop, right? No copyrights, fuck. Can you guys hear that background music? Oh, right. That's because I'm an idiot. There we go. Can you hear it? There. Can you hear it now? Ah, awesome. Let's look for a longer one. Hang on a second. I mean, let's finish this one, though. So if y'all like that beat, I'm gonna share it here on stream. There we go. That's the one you're listening to now. I am streaming, right? I'm not... Can you guys see me? Because I don't know. Twitch isn't loading. Yeah, okay. How are y'all? Doing good? Alright, let's do something here. Alright. Then I'm gonna loop this. Okay. Alright. It's gonna be a pretty chill, slightly not. Oh, good, but not good enough. I feel you, man. Those are my goods, you know? Those are my good days. Good and not good enough. But... when they're bad, they're really bad. Your tongue getting short. Oh, no. I don't know how to help you out with that. Sorry. Anyways, we're gonna be reading some posts. Not a lot of people are excited for this stream, but I don't know. I wanted to do this. I thought it would be alright. We're just gonna be reading some new posts from the Reddit community. Am I the asshole? Voice heard from screaming. Oh. What's that, man? So... yeah, we're just gonna be reading. Yeah, well, I'm reading. And then, I'm gonna be judging whether they're an asshole or not. Basically it, right? Totally good. So, you guys want to get started? By guys, I mean you. You're the only one watching. So, let me turn on Discord as well. So, I've set up everything else and forgot to set up Discord. I'm a dumbass. I don't have subtitles. What? Why would I have subtitles? Nani? Alright. Let's get started. Hang on. Can you see it? You can see it, right? Yeah, you can see it. Okay. I am speaking in English. Fuck you, man. You're an asshole. Haha. Alright. Let's start. I drank coffee for this. So my voice is, you know, extra deep. I'm just screwing with you. Alright. Let me start, man. Am I the a-hole? Let's not be PG-13 here. Am I the asshole for telling my coworker that my solo picnic is as important as her daughter's recital? Okay. Order in the court. The court is in session. The court is in session, guys. I, 29, female, started working at a new company 8 months ago. I was headhunted specifically for the role I have, which gave me enough power to negotiate my contract like I wanted. We love a power woman here. One of the things I managed to get was a clause that prohibited my employer from contacting me outside work hours. Fair? If it is a true emergency, then they can send me an email. Otherwise, they can't even send me a text. That's good. Furthermore, I have a separate work phone that I shut down at 5 on the dot, then turn on at 9 a.m. Another thing is that I don't work OT. I am very efficient. That's kind of like me. My work is done by 3 p.m., 5 p.m. if we have an emergency. I also take my whole lunch break outside the office and my coffee breaks away from my desk. My coworkers are not the same. They tend to socialize during work hour and have work left for afterwards. They sometimes ask me to quote-unquote help, but I always decline by saying that I have plans. I don't go into details, I just say that I have plans. Hey, midget ninja. Good morning. Good afternoon. It's morning for me, but you know what I mean. These plans are 99% of the time just included going home, reading books, or sleeping. But that is my personal time. Monday, a coworker asked me if I could stay a bit later to help out. Apparently she was late with some essential work, but had to be done by that night, because she had to attend her daughter's recital at 6. I said that I was sorry, but that I had plans. It was a nice day, so instead of going home, I just went to the park, misspelled that, to read while breathing some fresh air. Brought some fruit and bubble tea and made a picnic out of it. My coworker found me there, and she was pissed. She said that I could have helped her if I didn't have plans. I said that I do have plans. This impromptu picnic. She said that it wasn't as important as her daughter's recital. So I said that for me, it was even more important than her daughter's recital. She called me an a-hole. And some of my friends agree. So am I the asshole? Edit. So I log off for a few hours, log back in, expecting maybe 100 comments. I am blown. Thank you, everyone. Okay. So I'm gonna skip over that. Now for some important things. How did she find me in the park? The park is small, near her daughter's school. I didn't know that. I was sitting closer to the street. She was driving by looking for parking when she spotted me and decided to confront me. I guess she wasn't that late for the recital. We are not on the same team. She asked for help because she knew I know how to do her task, not because we are on the same team working on the same project. Okay. There's some enlightenment here. For people who are worried about my career, thank you. Don't worry, I'm not planning to climb the corporate ladder. All I want is a job that pays enough to live a comfortable middle-class life, invested in a bit of niche, rare skill set, and it paid me back with a 6-figure salary and being very sought after. All I have to do is maintain my skill set and keep up with the times and I will be golden. I've had offers from all around my state and a few more. For those who say that I'm a miserable loner, I have a very fulfilling personal life, with a tight-knit family and a great friend circle. I just prefer to not mix work and personal life, and that means no befriending coworkers. Made that mistake early on, but I learned from it. And lastly, for those saying an impromptu picnic is not plans, enjoying my personal time is and has always been my plans. Once again, court is in session, ladies and gentlemen. Although there's just 2 ladies in here, well, yeah, sort of. What do I think? She has plans, clearly. Unlike, I don't know about you guys, but I consider an impromptu picnic a plan. Alright, taking care of yourself, putting in your personal time is always very important for me. You'll lose your mind at work if you don't give yourself some time to breathe, to be with yourself, to cleanse your mind. Like, I know, I get it. Her coworker's daughter's recital is important. But you can't go around to a different department just because, hey, she knows my work. She can help me out a little. You can't assume it that way. You just can't. So, what do I judge? I dub the not the a-hole. Let's go. What do you guys think? I think she's not an asshole. It's like, she could do whatever she wants with her time. It's her time. It is not her fucking obligation to help you out just because your daughter has a recital. And seems like she was right. She fucking made it to the recital with at least plenty of time. She wasn't late. Thank you. Thank you for agreeing with me. Let's move on. I don't exactly know, like, we're reading this, but I don't exactly know how to, I'm gonna say, not the a-hole. Don't downvote. I'm a vote. There, upvote that. Alright, let's go next. Am I the a-hole for ordering nachos, even though it deeply offended and set off my brother-in-law's autism and sensory issues? Oh. This is delving into, okay. Using a throwaway since I post on some relevant subs from time to time. You know what? Sometimes I see these fucking posts where it's like, oh, this is a throwaway account. You know what? I mean, I can't really judge or whatnot, but like, I find it cowardly a little bit. Cause like, are you afraid? I mean, the one time I would like, if I ever post on Am I the Asshole here, I'm pretty confident they would never dub me the asshole. Which is why I would, like, use my own, like, account. I'm not gonna use a fucking throwaway. Come on. Don't be a coward. Be brave. You're an asshole. Own it. Anyways. Using a throwaway since I post on some relevant subs from time to time. My brother-in-law is 32. Wife and I are 25. And while I don't doubt that some of his issues are real, autism, ADHD, set point obesity, okay, it is my distinct impression that he exploits people's perception of these things to be a controlling prick. You're not supposed to do that. I mean, I don't know this person. Their issues probably real. They're probably having all of these. The obesity point probably pretty obvious, but for the rest of it, probably he does have that. But you should never exploit that kind of thing. Anyways, in a family, saying such things is completely forbidden, however. Fair, it's kind of taboo. You can't judge them. Even though they're supposed to be judged, and that's why we're judging them here. We offered to take my mother-in-law and father-in-law out for Easter dinner so no one has to cook. The timing offered was strategic since we knew brother-in-law had planned on watching TikTok live stream of some 19-year-old influencer who is blowing up right now. That sounds a little bit creepy. But I guess either he got the time wrong or she canceled early, so my heart sank when he was coming along because I knew there was gonna be drama. Okay. So he wasn't expected to be in this event. An Easter dinner. Got it. We went to a place famous for bar food and I ordered nachos. My wife begged me to order something else, but she wasn't direct with me about the problem. I didn't get her hints. As soon as I took my first bite of nachos, my brother-in-law started shrieking like a child and throwing a little tantrum that the crunch was killing him and he's gonna lose it because black olives don't belong on nachos because they are from Spain, not Mexico. My wife, mother-in-law, and father-in-law told me I really screwed up and that I was making him uncomfortable. In a moment of pure honesty, I told him that the list of not allows around Brian is so long and fucking ridiculous that I can't keep up. My wife said she tried to tell me. I said, no, you didn't tell me. You pussyfooted around it like we do every time this creep ruins a family function. I like this person. Why did you use a throwaway post, man? Why did you use a throwaway account? Brother-in-law, father-in-law, I already know my decision while I'm reading this. Brother-in-law, father-in-law, and mother-in-law got up and left, leaving us with the bill, and needless to say, things between me and my wife have been tense ever since, and we really haven't spoken. I am absolutely the asshole for my choice of words after he freaked out, and I get that, but I also think things needed to be said. But my question is, am I the asshole for ordering the nachos? Absolutely not! Bitch, he wasn't even supposed to be there. Alright, he came along because what, he couldn't simp after a 19-year-old he shouldn't even be simping? He planned an entire weekend out of watching this influencer? He's fucking 32! And it's like, okay, I get it. Like, don't judge me. Fine, autism or whatnot. Maybe it's his thing. But, like, he wasn't even supposed to be there in the first place. Alright? And, like, he went shrieking like a child when they went to a famous bar food place. There's gotta be a lot of people in there. And then you threw a little tantrum because what? Olives are from Spain, not Mexico. Bitch, get the hell out of here. And the crunching was killing him. I was like, and the bar food, and the bar was like what? Quiet as a church? Please. I'm sorry, not the asshole. My wife says I should have known since she's told me, and I had to have noticed that they never have chips around because his misophonia can't handle the crunch. Look, for someone who has a background a little bit in these types of things, that dude needs to grow the fuck up. Alright, he's just being a little bitch and being a baby at this point. He's not the asshole. Totally not. The brother-in-law is the asshole. Everybody else is the asshole here. Mother-in-law and father-in-law were being super dramatic. Like, why'd you bring him? You could have left him there. He could have found a 20-year-old or younger to simp after because his plans for watching the TikTok livestream was cancelled. You didn't have to bring him. And like, you know what? You know what I think this guy should have done? He should have made a not allowed list himself and included Brian in it. He's not allowed in here. He's not allowed anywhere in here. His wife would get offended, mind you. But, okay. But, like, nachos? Seriously? And yeah, he was totally right. His wife didn't say anything. She just said, please don't order that. He's asking you why. Tell him. Because my brother is being a little bitch. He doesn't like hearing the crunch, even though we're inside a bar that's most likely noisy and filled with people screaming and watching football. Please. Not the a-hole. I don't even need your guys' opinion on this, but I'm pretty sure you guys agree with me. You guys are my people. See, not the a-hole and a 30-year-old obsessing over watching it. See, that's what I said! That's what I said! Yeah, no doubt. That's like number 22 on the list of 10,000 things that make him really hard to be around. What happens if the table next to him orders nachos? Right! They're in a public place. I kind of feel like you're screwed, even if you're not wrong. The family you're married into are bonkers, and that won't stop your wife in their camp too. Exactly. They're all crazy. I'd be seeking to find some way not to see them as often, like moving significantly far away. Is such a thing possible? Also, what's the plan when our parents die? You expect to step up and take our brother-in-law? Oh my god, that's horrifying! I don't know all the details, but they won some major lawsuit against the school district over the way they treated him, and supposedly that money is in a trust fund that will be used to take care for him. My wife promises we are not on the hook for that. I don't know, man. I don't trust that wife, not one bit. And I was like, if her parents kick the bucket, I'm pretty certain she's going to open her arms wide and tell him, mi casa su casa, my brother, mi amor. Come inside. My husband, he's irrelevant. You know, I wear the pants here. You can just come in. You don't have to worry about him. Bitch. If she goes back on her word, which I'm super certain she would, divorce! That's the answer. Run away, child. Run away. You did frame this an end-of-life discussion. Trust funds or not, in a family where there's a kid with disability, more often than not, it's almost a given that unless other contingency plans are in place, it's almost a given that the parents take it for granted that their other child will take care of their siblings once they won't be able to. Exactly. Exactly. They don't even need to be Asian. I'm Asian. And we sort of have this like unwritten rule where you're like, oh, family members, oh, your parents, they don't go to the home. They go with you. All right. You take care of them. That's your responsibility. And I feel like this is what's going to happen here. I don't know where he's from. Again, I don't know what country he is. I'm not even assuming his nationality. But that's just the sort of thing I've seen and tended to grow up with in a community, so OP needs to make sure that the contingency plan is airtight. Be an asshole now and pester the living daylights out of everyone to get it all in writing or prepare to either suffer or bail for good once those in-laws die. Super agreed. Wing Thing 666. Other than your demonic ass number, I agree with you. She can be on the hook for him. If someone tried to dump him on me, he would be living under a bridge. I wouldn't go that far. But, agree. Not letting him anywhere near my house. I love chips. If that were my brother-in-law, bitch, please. This my house, this my food. You don't like it? Go to the yard. Stay there. Next post. Am I the a-hole for going to my sister's university? Hot damn, it's already 27 minutes? Jesus. I thought it was shorter. This is just our third, right? This is just our third post. Hello, Jason. Hola. Welcome to a very chill stream and well, are we chill? Am I chill? I'm judging. All of the pent-up rage that I accumulated from work, I am throwing it all in here. It's the best catharsis. You should try it. Judging other people. Act all perfect. Act like you're high and mighty for just one day. Give yourself that. You'll feel tons better. I'm feeling a little bit better now. Also because you guys are with me. You guys are hanging out. Heck yeah, a lot of streams are chill today. Damn straight. I needed this. I needed this chill stream. So thank you guys at least for, you know, coming by, seeing me read all of these. Now let's go. Am I the a-hole? Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I censoring myself? This is my channel, and I'm allowed to fucking curse. Am I the asshole for going to my sister's university? Court is in session again, bitches. Me and my sister used to be close, but when I was 5 and she was 7, I joined you in voice chat, but I don't know if you want there. Come in and join. Who's stopping you? Come on in, bitch. Anyone wants to come on in, just come on in. I usually use my punching bag to get my anger out. Well, good for you. I don't have that kind of, outlet. I'm stopping you. What? Hang on. Hang on a second. Do you not have perms? You should be able to access this channel. What? Yeah. Yeah, you can. You're a moderator. You can come in. Try it. If you can't come in, then I might adjust the perms. But come on in. Come on in! I give you 100% consent! Only on this, though. Don't even... I know where your mind is going at, and don't even go there. Yo!
Hello.
Sup? See, I told you can come in. I didn't even need to adjust
I like
anything.
to ask though before I join,
I know. Thank you for asking.
especially when somebody's streaming.
It's alright. Say hello to Midget Ninja, guys. That's him right there. You can hear him, right? Not just me. I'm not overpowering
They can
him.
hear me.
Alright,
Yes.
awesome.
You
Good,
know
good,
why?
good.
Because I can hear myself.
You can hear yourself? Oh, well.
Yes, because I'm watching your stream, duh.
You can mute it, duh! Nothing to say, huh? It's okay. Alright. How are you, though?
Jason's never heard my voice before, so.
You've never heard your voice before? You stream too,
No,
don't you?
Jason hasn't. I
Oh.
didn't say I haven't. I've heard my voice plenty of times, and I think it sounds awful, but that's only because, you know.
Everyone thinks their voice is awful.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get it. I think my voice is also bad, too.
I'm kind of annoyed, I'm gonna be honest, because today my goal was to wash the dishes, and my mom's like, nah, I got other plans, so we're going to the fucking store today, we're gonna do all this other shit we're going places today. And then we get home, and I'm just fucking tired as shit, don't want to do anything.
Well, at least one of the things you decided on doing was tuning in. What did you do?
I have to. I'm a mod.
You can tell me not. I mean, you can totally decide not to, but please come. But seriously. But what did I do? I heard my name. I got scared. He said you haven't heard his voice before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, that's not true. He's probably heard it once, but may not remember.
Maybe when he watched you. I'm pretty sure he's watched you before. I've seen.
He's not.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, I saw you. You were racing around. I don't know what you were playing. I don't really like those kind of games, but you were racing around and then you hit a wall. Yeah. I have it. I was in a call with Kumi. See? Told you. Alright.
I remember that.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Judge with me. You'll be the jury.
Yes.
Am I the asshole for going to my sister's university? Me and my sister used to be close, but when I was 5 and she was 7, I got sick up until I was 15. That's 10 years, okay. Because I was sick, my parents often stopped her from doing normal things on my account. At first, I was okay with her doing kid stuff, but at one point I got bitter and kind of guilt-tripped my parents and her to let her stay with me, but I did that up until I was 12. You're kind of an asshole for that. I'm a little bit judging already, but let's reserve it. After I noticed that it was leading to a strain in a relationship and her hating me, obviously, bitch, I tried to get back on her good side because she was no longer enthusiastic to stay with me like before, when we would play games and she would sing and do things with me. Damn straight. No one likes it when they're being forced to do things, idiot. I tried to convince my parents to let her do stuff because she would come back from school, then spend 5 to 7 hours with me, then go home, and that cycle would repeat itself. But my parents still insisted on it, and I thought I was being brave, even though I would beg them to let her have her life. When I turned 15, I had surgery and was doing better, but I was still dealing with some side effects from the drugs I was taking, but that only lasted for a year. My parents had finally let her do things that she wanted to do. This was like midway through her junior year, but the damage was already done. She has stopped communicating with me and my parents. Like when we'd sit down at dinner and she'd only say one word to my parents and then lock the door to her room. She did not have any friends. She told my aunt, and my aunt told my parents because she was worried about her mental health. My parents tried to do family therapy before she left for college, but she still didn't communicate. She can literally spend a whole month without saying a word to anyone. I mean, same.
Same.
Yeah. I mean, when she went to
I
college...
can't live without interaction anymore.
I don't know. I kind of only most of my interactions in my life before I even started streaming was interacting with my phone and moving my thumb up and down while scrolling through comics and posts. That's basically my interaction. Oh, and then telling my mother like, "Mom, hey, how much is the credit card bill? I'm gonna pay it, so I can send the money over to pay for it, like every month." And then petting my dog. That's as far as it goes.
I meant
Anyways.
human interaction, but yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, humans are overrated. Alright, where are we? When she went to college, she cut off our parents and me. I mean, I would do the same. She changed her number and everything. Last year, after doing some research, stalker, I found her on Instagram. She seemed much happier there. Found out her university and applied there. I wanted to rekindle our relationship now that she seemed to be in a better mental space. Last semester, I contacted her through her university email and told her we could meet for coffee. She ignored all of my emails. This year, I decided to be more direct, so I went to her student organization and told her hi. She ignored me, her friends asked who I was, and I told them I was her sister. They seemed surprised because she didn't mention me. She then told me we should go to a cafe, and she chewed me out for picking this university. She referred it to it as her safe place. I'm now feeling like I may have gone about this the wrong way, but at the same time, I just wanted us to be close again. Am I the a-hole? Bitch, yes.
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 Unfortunately, yes.
A resounding yes. Bitch,
Because
yeah.
I understand, wanting to connect with your, family members again. But like,
once again, this is all about
a better way.
Could have done it in a better way. Exactly. I totally agree. But also, this is a matter of forcing things again, bitch. Do you want to be forced? Do you want to be forced to doing things you put yourself in her shoes at a moment? Your parents forced you to hang out with you and you're sick and she can't do everything that she wants. Did you like that? Yes, I understand you tried to stop your parents. You tried to stop them when you were still like around 12 or so. But, I mean, once again, your parents are even more of a bigger asshole than you because at least you're trying to put up like, you're trying. I get it. I acknowledge that you're trying, but the way you went about it is totally wrong. You can't force her. She escaped. She went there. I mean,
put that shit on r/ there was an attempt.
Yeah. There was an attempt. Your attempt was wrong. She was ignoring. She was not ready. Alright? She wasn't ready for any of this. You should have given her the time. You should have let her do the decisions for you. Yes, you just want to be close to her. You want to be close again. But it's not your choice to make. She suffered because of you. Give her her space. Like, give her her time to, like, sort everything out together. She referred to her university as a safe place, and now that you applied there, if you get accepted, God forbid, I hope not. I hope you're doing really badly that you don't get accepted. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna put it out there. But you're gonna ruin it. She's gonna find somewhere or another. She's gonna find another university just to get away from you. And oh my god, like, researching her, really? Just looking her up on her Instagram. Don't you find that a little bit creeper? Oh, stalkery. Like, excuse me? Like, asshole. Definitely. You're the a-hole. She went no contact. So instead of respecting her decision, you stalk her, apply, and go to the same college and beg her to be happy. That's what's up. I would not be surprised if her sister transfers in another school. Again. I said it, huh?
Again, yeah.
Hopefully she doesn't, but make complaints to the school and our police for harassment. So what?
Funny thing.
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of my brother and me. Now, granted, we did talk just yesterday, but before that, it's been like 3 months.
Did you also do the same thing, or did he do the same thing? No. Y'all waited.
It just reminds me of the fact that, you know, me and my brother have not talked to each other in a while.
Oh.
Before yesterday.
But everything's good.
Yeah.
Good.
We still chill about it.
Then that's great. You stalker bitch. Yeah. I was like, you are the a-hole. I wouldn't even be surprised if you take this down because you can't accept it. Alright. By the way, I mean, you don't have enough courage to post 666 on your fucking throwaway. Or just 69. You just had to go on both. It's not funny. You're the a-hole! Go to next post.
Og.
Am I the a-hole? Am I the asshole for telling my mother-in-law she gave up her family and it's her fault she's alone?
Maybe.
I'm already feeling a kindred spirit from this post. Let us click. Breathe. My husband and I have been married for 6 years. At least 5. 5 of those have been almost no contact with his mother. I don't know the whole story, but his dad passed away when he was young, and his mom remarried a man who was horribly abusive to him up until the point he moved out. He tried to tell his mother for years, but she just wouldn't believe it. It got to the point that for his own well-being, he just couldn't be around her anymore. Understandable. No tolerating the A word over here. By that I mean abuse. This week, after years of silence, she shows up at our doorstep. She said she tried to call, but we have her blocked, so obviously it didn't go through. She was in tears and started crying about how her husband had trashed her house and left her, and she realized her son was telling the truth, and how she didn't have anyone, all that shit. She begged to talk to my husband.
Ah.
I said that she had some fucking balls coming to our house to cry after throwing her son to the side for a disgusting predator until that stopped working for her. I said she made her bed, now is the time to lay in it, and it wasn't going to be at my fucking house. Damn straight! She was almost hysterical when she left. Don't care. Her coming to the door to put my husband in a panic attack, he's been too depressed to get out of bed since. I really don't care for that woman. But when I replay it in my head, I feel absolutely terrible. Berating someone in tears never feels good. And now I think I might have just made things worse. Should I have done something different? Was that a dick move? I don't think so. I mean, I could also be a fucking asshole for saying this, but I would have done the same thing. Probably I would have done even worse. Crocodile tears should not be, you know... yeah, you shouldn't even fucking feel sorry for her being all that shit. She was hysterical. She was in tears. She was in tears because the person that she had believed over her own child turned out was a real psycho. And because he didn't have any other victims, he turned his eyes on her, and now she feels fucking bad about it. She's sad that she's alone and that her house is all trashed, and she's looking to go and move into a better place because she doesn't want to face the reality. That's what's up. That's what I think of this. I'm like, I would have done fucking worse. I would have called the cops on her or put a restraining order when he left. That's what I would have fucking done if I had enough money and this was my situation. But like, no, bitch. I was like, you were right. Absolutely right. She made her bed. She should lay in it. Mm-hmm. She didn't even consider the fact that, you know, her appearance would, you know, ruin her child's life. I mean, bitch, like, abuse does things to a person.
Yes.
It's
seen it firsthand.
Okay.
I was trying to finish your sentence for you, but I don't, because you were stuttering, but...
Yeah. Opie has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be the a-hole. My mother-in-law pushed out her son for abusive husband years ago, and now that he's left her, she wants to reconcile. I told her the situation she was in was of her own doing, and we wanted nothing to do with her. Incredibly upset, and now I kind of feel bad. Don't feel bad. What she did... Okay, so what OP had done wasn't even a fraction of what her husband had went through when his mother was so tunnel visioned with her love for that fucking predator. Okay, it just, you feel kind of bad. It's like, sorry, man. She deserved it. She deserved it a long time ago. She deserves worse. Alright. Okay. Not the asshole. She needed to be told. Didn't care when it was happening to her son, but oh, it's the end of the world when it happened to her. Good for you. Hold your head up high and keep looking after your husband. Damn straight. Damn straight.
Be back, by the way.
Sure. My high school. Okay, no, let's not read that. Stories like this make me wonder how it's possible that a human can be like this. Like, how could you do this to someone? And out on Earth, could you let that happen to your own child? Anyways, not the a-hole, my dear. She should go back to her predator of an ex. That's what she deserves. Next post. We're on a roll today. Look, we finished in what, 5 minutes? Oof. Am I the a-hole for not designing my cousin's wedding dress, even though I've designed everyone else's? I feel a little bit of drama brewing here. Who else wants to go look for the Bridezilla part of Reddit? I actually want to see. I actually want to go in that part. I think it would be hilarious. Anyway, tell me after reading this one. But am I the a-hole for not designing my cousin's wedding dress, even though I've designed everyone else's? Long-time lurker, first-time poster. And sorry for mistakes, English is not my native language. For native tongue. Forgive. I mean, I read tongue as my language. My brain... my mouth was reading faster than my brain. Sorry. So I, 29 female, have designed all the wedding dresses for my cousins. Why is it hot in here? Or is it just me? Maybe I should put my hair up. Hey, wait. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. So I, 29 female, has designed all the wedding dresses for my cousins, siblings, and aunts, for those of you in America, for the past decade. When my eldest sister, 35 female, got engaged at 24, she asked me to design her dress since I'm passionate about design and she always loved my style. Okay. Her dress was a knockout. Everyone loved it, and ever since, whenever one of our relatives announces their engagement, they ask if I can design their dress for them. I've always said yes because I absolutely love doing it. Just so much fun. Okay. On to the issue. My cousin, 23 female, is getting married next February and called me up to see when we could meet so she could share her ideas for her dress and I can start designing it. I do not like this cousin at all. I knew there was something like this. I do not like this cousin at all. Her parents spoiled her beyond rotten. I decided to still meet with her though and see if anything has changed since she's now an adult. Okay, you gave this bitch the benefit of the doubt. That's fair. She immediately... Hey, welcome back. She immediately shows me some photos of wedding dresses by Sarah Burton and tells me she wants something exactly like the pictures. I try to suggest a change in neckline or color and she shuts it down and tells me she wants exactly that. I told her I would not be making her dress as I love designing clothes that embody their wearer and suit them, not rip off other designers so she can look fancy in a knockoff. Damn straight. Some of my family, and especially her and her parents, are beyond upset and have been blowing up my phone because I've broken tradition in my baby cousin's heart because she's been looking forward to having me make her wedding dress for years now. I feel kind of bad, but at the same time, she's taking the fun and bonding out of designing a wedding dress. Are you the asshole? Absolutely not, bitch!
No. You literally, yeah. Like, I've literally only been here for a little bit and I already made up my mind.
Exactly, right? This cousin of yours. All right, let's be straight here. Your cousin did not want you to design her fucking dress. She wanted you to sew a knockoff. That's different. Okay? She wanted you to rip off someone else's design. That's not fucking designing.
Well, fuck you. Yeah.
F to the U to the C to the C to the K, bitch. No. Like, and it's not tradition. That is not tradition, alright? You can't, just because it happens a lot of the times and you happily agree to do it, does not tradition. What if you die? Who's gonna continue that tradition, huh? And like, what if you decide to pursue something else? But is that still gonna be a broken tradition? Motherfucker!
Maybe.
The entitlement is so high. My goodness.
Something I don't have.
I mean, you tried to suggest things. She keeps shutting you down. Once the Sarah Burton dress, whatever it is, I don't even know who Sarah Burton is. It was like, she's probably fucking amazing, but you're also probably fucking amazing too. Alright? And you consider this a part of like bonding out of designing a wedding dress. She didn't want to. She just wants you to like, hey, you know, I like this design. I don't care about your opinion. Just make this fun. She could have done the same thing to a hired seamstress. Alright. A hired wedding, you know, someone who makes wedding gowns.
Yes.
I don't know what they're called. But yeah, she could have had them say like, here, customize this for me. I want this. Done. What I can see here is just she's just looking for free labor. She was like, oh, she's family. She can totally rip off this dress for me for free. Bitch, no.
You're hilarious, bro.
You're not the a-hole, my dear. Let's see what everyone else thinks. If your cousin wants a specific dress, she should just buy the specific dress. Damn straight. The tradition was for you to design the dresses and sharing these moments of creation with your family members. Of course her parents are upset. That sort of dress she wants costs a lot of money. Having you do it is much cheaper. I think it's time you broke with the tradition. Not the ale. Correct. The tradition also included asking OP if she could design a dress for them, not deciding that OP will do that and just demanding an appointment for discussing details. The audacity! Oh my god, yes! The audacity of these bitches! Oh my god, I can totally tell the apple didn't fall far from the tree. Her parents are assholes too. I meant the cousin. They're being cheapskates, that's what they were. They're upset because now they have to fucking pay for the dress that their entitled child wants. Alright? That's what they feel bad for. I'm like, not the a-hole. This isn't a custom designed dress like OP has done for her other family members. This is the cousin expecting a free, expensive copy of the dress she actually wants. Bitch. Oh my god. Hire someone from Fiverr.
Hire someone from Fiverr.
Or ask someone on Upwork to come in and then design it for you. And then no, not design, copy. And then sew it on for you. Not the a-hole, everyone else is. It's like, screw them, screw them, screw them. Next. We're approaching the 1 hour, and we've already, how many people have we judged today? This is the first...
A lot.
Yeah, this is the first, I mean, no. We've already had one a-hole, and everyone else is not the a-hole so far. Okay, bitches. Am I the a-hole for calling my sister selfish for wanting to do IVF? What?
What is IVF?
In
I
vitro...
feel like this is something...
In vitro fertilization. So... Do you know that process? You know, so they take out, you know, someone's eggs and then someone's sperm. Doesn't matter if they're a donor or their husband. Doesn't really matter. They put it in a petri dish, combine it, let it.
Okay.
and then put it back in her. I know.
That it's that way, yeah.
Yeah, it's that way.
The scientific way of.
the scientific. Oh, ooh.
Good way
it
to
was
say
removed.
It. It's the scientific way. Oh, pause.
This post violates Rule 11. No partings, relationship, sex, reproductive autonomy posts. We do not allow posts where the central conflicts about romantic relationships and or reproductive autonomy. Whew.
Oh, yeah.
They removed it. The moderators removed the post. Okay.
Well, I guess we're not going to be learning about that one.
Nope. Literally. It was there. I guess it just got removed. Cause I mean,
there was just got removed.
It just got removed.
They did not want.
They did not want us to cover that, ladies and gentlemen.
You see it. You saw it live on stream.
They heard wind that a VTuber was reading the post and said, "No, we cannot have this thing on her channel."
Hey, they're just looking out for you. They're just looking out for you.
They're one of the 8 people that are watching right now. One of the mods in Reddit on my house watching my stream. Hello, hi Crimson Dragon 111. Are you a mod in the asshole community in Reddit? No.
That's what a mod would say.
I'm sorry. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I'm happy to have you, mod or not.
Perfect timing, bro. Literally the perfect timing, though. That was almost too perfect of timing.
Yeah, your timing was perfect. Let's read the other one. Welcome the 8 people that are watching this and listening to me rant off. Listening to Midget Ninja rant off. Midget Ninja is here helping me with commentary, being the jury to my judge and executioner.
Yes, I do have a Fuji tech, but I don't think you have that on, so.
I do, but like, let me turn it on for you. Hang on a second. Do you want to give me a PNG here, buddy? Or you have your own?
Yeah, I can give you one, yeah.
Yeah, again. Give me.
I also have my own Fuji tech.
You want to just use this one that you have?
It's literally just gonna be the same.
Alright then.
Yeah, it's literally just gonna. I'm just gonna give you the same thing, so like.
Okay, then let me just give me a little bit, chat, while I put an egg here. A ninja with an egg, or an egg with a ninja. Whatever.
Me with egg. Me with my pet egg.
Egg. I'm gonna name your source Egg.
Good enough.
Egg. Yeah. You don't expect me to be creative, man. There, that's him. See him light up. There we go. He finally exists. He exists. He exists, chat. There we go. He exists. He's not the voice in my head like everyone has probably been assuming while watching the stream.
As much as I may like to be. I mean,
what? Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's move it. We're less than a minute into the hour. Alright. Am I the a-hole for telling my sister to fuck off with her scientifically accurate term? She sounds, a little bit, conceited here, but okay. I'm 5 months pregnant and told my family a few weeks ago. My sister wasn't happy for me and told me she was concerned about my geriatric pregnancy. I told her I'm under 40 and it isn't a geriatric pregnancy, and I didn't need her concern because my OBG and I had it covered. If she's under 40, it's not geriatric. The fuck?
Wait a second. Hold up.
What?
Never mind. It's about Minecraft being really jank. You need iron to mine gold, right? But you can't mine gold a gold pickaxe. But you need, you know, like that makes no sense. No way can you mine iron with gold, but you need iron to mine gold.
I don't know what you're talking about because I can't afford Minecraft. Play it unlike if anyone listening here willing to donate Minecraft, donate here. Joke.
I knew you were gonna turn into a sponsor somehow. I was just waiting.
Need sponsor, please, for Minecraft. Thank you. At Easter.
Sponsor you.
Okay. At Easter dinner, she again referred to my pregnancy as geriatric when talking to the family, and I again corrected her. She said, sorry, but if you're over 35, it's geriatric. Other people weighed in, mostly disagreeing with her, because she is wrong. She pulled up an article on her phone saying 35 and over is a geriatric pregnancy. My aunt laughed and said that is idiotic. She said at this rate, everyone will be either too young or too old to have children, since 20s is too young and 30s is too old. My sister said that she's using the scientifically accurate term and it isn't her fault if it upsets me. I said, well, you can fuck off with your scientifically accurate term, because we all know you are just trying to make me feel bad. Someone changed it. I love her. Bitch, you're already struggling enough with carrying a 5 pound... I don't know how many pounds it is, but you're already struggling carrying that child of yours in your belly. You needed an outlet, and she was the perfect outlet. She is asking for it. Someone changed the topic, but she didn't talk to me the rest of that Sunday. The next couple of days, she sent me several links to articles about geriatric pregnancies, so I blocked her. My mom called me this morning and asked if I blocked my sister. I said I did, temporarily, because she was spamming me. My mom said, grow up and make nice with your sister. What you did, using profanity on a holy day, was just as bad. You're going to be a mother, act like one. Excuse me?
Her mother has a point, but at the same time, you know.
Bitch! Alright. There's a lot of things I have a problem with on this post, okay? Let's get one thing out of the way. Not the a-hole. Even if you said fuck on a Sunday. Like, bitch.
Yeah.
God doesn't fucking care if you rap on a Sunday, but every song that Eminem has on on his fucking album, he doesn't fucking care. And like, your mom is just being a bitch. Why couldn't she control your goddamn sister? She was asking for it, alright? She kept on saying the word geriatric. You're fucking 5 months pregnant. What if something had happened to you while she was stressing you the fuck out? Okay, she wasn't concerned about that. She was just concerned like, oh, you're under 40, you're geriatric. And then she just wanted to prove a fucking point by sending you several links to articles about geriatric pregnancies that you never asked for? I mean, what is her... does she have an investment on this baby? Is that her fucking egg? Is she the one who's going to be carrying this to full term? No, right? Then what is her problem? What is her fucking problem? It's like, it's not her child, not her business. Alright? You're just a sister. Your job is to be happy. Bonk. Yep. Bonk. Well, bonk that sister. I would punch her in the goddamn face. That's what I would have done. And on a holy day. Snap, 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 mom. Like, I don't care, mom. Like, you deserve the asshole too. It's like, grow up and make nice with your sister. Why can't you tell the sister to stop spamming your pregnant daughter? And tell her, like, enough with the geriatric, bitch. 35 isn't geriatric. You should have said that. Mama Rogue had me, by the way, at 38. She wasn't a geriatric then, and she's still fucking beautiful now. Amen. And I turned out fine. She's an asshole. You don't owe your sister an apology. I think it's the other way around. And your mother should apologize to you too. Or does she have a problem with that? Oh, and by the way, they can make an appointment with you on a Sunday, on a holy day, and they can make that apology so God can hear it. Mike dropped. Not the asshole. And it is wild to me that this is the hill your sister is willing to die on. I asked my husband, pediatrician, and my aunt, OBGYN, and they say that geriatric pregnancy is not in any shape, way, or form a scientifically accurate term. That's just the term used to describe pregnancy for women aged 35 and older, and it can and has been changed in recent years to pregnancy at an advanced maternal age. Damn straight. Gotta go. Bye, Crimson Dragon. Thank you for hanging out.
See you later.
See you later.
See you later, dude.
See you later. Good luck modding the other post. I'll be a joke. I'm kidding.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
That's one of the greatest responses, meme responses I have, is that.
I'm kidding.
So well with stuff.
I'm kidding, Crimson Dragon. Go and do your business. Modding or not. See you. Bye.
See you later.
They say that the term has long been considered outdated. See? Your sister is outdated. And is a callback to a time when having children in your 30s was not the norm. Society's changed, women have children later in life, and despite the difficulties and risks with getting pregnant at an advanced maternal age, there is no way that the term geriatric is an accurate way to describe women having children past age 35. Especially since the median age for first-time mothers in most places is 30, if I recall correctly. Yes. Edit to add congratulations. Yes, I forgot to say that earlier. But congratulations, OP. For your kid. Alright? I hope you weren't stressed out by your awful ass sister. Go no contact with the bitch. Keep her don't block temporarily. Block permanently. At least until after the 9 months. Alright.
We love it. We love it here.
Alright. Am I the a-hole for making my friend leave my house after she disrespected my beliefs? I already know what I'm gonna say here, but for...
Hey, no. This is America, bitch.
I mean, I don't know if it's in America. Let's not assume.
That's a fair point now that I think about it. That's a fair point.
Alright. Genuinely wish I wasn't having to deal with this idiocy right now, but my friend, Emily, is getting other people involved. Okay. She wants a crowd to watch her as she dies on that hill she's placed, but let's continue. We are both 18 female in our last year of 6th form? What is that? 6th form? Is that in school? I don't know. That's the first time I've heard of that term. But I'm Muslim and observing Ramadan. Every year, I'm allowed to invite some of my friends over for iftar, the meal at sunset, and we always have fun. I usually mostly invite my other Muslim friends. Actually, oh my god, you know, Ramadan, like, it's amazing. I mean, I've experienced it firsthand because I grew up. The food after after sunset is like bonkers. It's like so good, man. And so cheap. It is, man. Like, totally. I mean, I was like a skinny little bitch when I was a kid, and then the first time and then when I experienced Ramadan when I was growing up in the Middle East, fucking great, man. I grew boobs. Because of this. I got meat in my bones. I am grateful for this. I am grateful for this belief.
I don't know.
You would say so. You would say so, I
I want
think,
to say it's
yeah.
a good thing, but I don't at the same time.
You don't want to
You
say
put me in a
because
weird spot.
weirdly enough, if we were in a different situation, you would have said damn straight that's a good thing. Don't even fucking deny.
You know, you know
she
me too well already. That's worrying.
He does not say
That's
so.
worrying.
He does not say so, guys. Don't let this don't let his act fool you. This egg
This
is
is worrying because
rotten.
she knows. She knows me too well.
All right,
She
this
barely talks to me.
I've seen what you've written. I've eaten
You know what though?
popcorn of
No.
the things you've posted, man. Anyways, guys, go check his channel sometime whenever he streams. Like that's a doozy.
Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern.
There, I'm allowing the plug. Tomorrow 6 p.m. Eastern. I don't have anything planned for tomorrow, by the way, so go and check him out. Anyways, this year I decided to invite everyone on Monday evening. It's still Easter break, and some of my other friends, including Emily, had expressed that they wanted to join the iftar too. So I invited them. She wanted to be included? Okay. Alright. You conceded and invited her. I prepped the non-Muslim friends about what to expect at our iftar, including that we would go to pray shortly after sunset and would then have the main meal. I told them that it's disrespectful to walk in front of someone praying and to disturb us, and that it can even break our prayer and we would have to start again. I get that. I understand that. Okay, so Monday evening comes. We
What
have
you
some
think?
snacks. What's happening to you? Uh,
Nothing.
okay. Okay. We have some snacks and the Muslims go to pray. According to my other friends, Emily said she was going to the loo, which is next to the prayer room. What I know is that suddenly the prayer room door opened, there was loud music, and she started dancing in front of the room. I left my prayer, called her a cab. A cab is an insult? Okay. And admittedly yelled at her, calling her disrespectful to leave my house and get out. My parents are furious at me because of her actions. Emily thinks I've overreacted to a prank. She even had her parents call me and berate me, and she's telling all the people that weren't at the iftar that I threw her out of my house over a joke. Everyone who was there is with me, but our other friends have taken her side. That's because they don't know the full story. What they have heard is uh an edited version that makes her look good. But she probably said like, "Oh, I just pranked her." They weren't praying anymore. You know, it was like, "Bitch, you," and she probably left out the part where you warned everybody not to do anything, that will disturb you. First, first of all, like when you're praying, when you're practicing your beliefs, when you're in the middle of it, anything that would show the slightest hint of disrespect or disturbance is a no-no. Okay? Like, I'm not even Muslim, but you have to respect her.
Yeah.
First of all, you weren't even invited, bitch. Emily, if you're watching this now, which I'm pretty sure you're not, I hope you find this post. I hope you find this post and read it for yourself. Yes! Come at me, bitch! I'm a VTuber! Try it! There's plenty who look like me!
This is why we like
Time for some rehabilitation. Down on your knees, inmate.
Hey, Master. Hey, Gasp. I can finally come join the stream. Miss Rogue. Hello, hello,
Master.
love. Hello. Hi. Welcome. We're being judgmental bitches over here. I hope you enjoy the stream.
Damn.
Thank you for coming.
You really call me like that? You really call me that?
Are you not?
No.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, not the a-hole. After having it explained to her how important the prayer was to you guys, why would she even think it was okay to do a prank during the prayer? It's never okay to do a prank on a prayer. Alright? Honestly, you might be better off if this friendship dissolves. It doesn't even look like she's your friend, to be honest. You were like my friends and Emily. you really separated her. I'm guessing your religion is important to you, so do you really want to be friends who has such disregard for your religion? Absolutely not, bitch. Cut her loose! Feed her to the Delago!
Yeah, don't cut her, just cut her loose.
I mean, if you want to cut her, just don't involve us.
No. You can't say that on stream. You can't say that on stream, actually. I'm being serious.
Alright, yeah. I mean, for legal reasons, what I said is a joke.
That's a joke. Yeah.
If you want to do it, that's your business. I didn't say that. Cut her loose. Cut her loose. Not literally. Don't use scissors. Sorry.
It's fine because, like, you know, I understand the jokes because I used to be this way too. It's just, you know, ever since I read TRS, I actually have been more, you know, cautious. Is the best way to put it.
She did though. Oop. Oh. She cut.
Oh yeah, Will did, but like at the same time. Yeah.
Don't feel remorse. Don't feel remorse over what you've done, my dear. No remorse. No remorse here.
Great movie. Great movie, by the way.
I've never watched. I didn't even know there was a movie called No Remorse.
No Remorse is like the main name. I don't remember. I believe it's like Tom Clancy. If I remember correctly.
I see. It's based on a book to movie thing. Alright.
Story. Or yeah, whatever.
So there you go. If she can't show remorse for what she did and show respect for your beliefs, just let her go. In other words, cut her loose. And any friends that are okay with what she did, maybe let them go too. True. Or, you know, have your friends or you and your friends tell them, you know, what happened. But then again, you know what? It's not your job to explain yourself, my dear. If they don't get it, not your problem if they misunderstand. If they're not, then they're not really friends. And that doesn't mean that they necessarily have to have the same beliefs as you, but they should respect your beliefs. Even if not exactly on your team, they should definitely be staying out of it at a minimum. They weren't there, they should shut their mouths. Exactly. Alright? There's always two sides to every story. You've heard Emily's side, the wrong one. Now let's hear the right side. This is why we can.
That I have to deal with a lot of the time is, you know,
being misunderstood.
No, well, yeah, but there's also two sides to this.
Yeah.
I like to try and get both sides of the story, but of course that usually never happens for some reason.
Yes, that is true. Not a lot of people have the ability or, you know, they don't feel necessary to hear the other story, you know? When they hear it from the other one, so they hear the drama, they're like, oh bitch, I agree with you. I agree with you. I tend to want to hear both sides because I don't want to judge. I mean, I've been judged before. This is why we're judging right now.
Damn, bro. Wow.
I've been judged at and judged.
I should have expected this from you. I mean, it's you, so I don't know why I didn't expect it.
I am not perfect. I have been an asshole. I've been not the asshole. I've been a total brat. I've been everything. I have been judged at without hearing the full story several times. Just because I put my foot in my mouth, not literally. I put my foot in my mouth most.
I was about to say.
I knew you were. That's why I followed that up. Like, it's an expression. I'm not that flexible. Alright. But, this is why we can't have nice things. Some of my favorite shared experiences have been outside of my own culture, and I hope this doesn't ruin the joy of sharing your traditions, faith, and life with others who truly care for you and respect for you. True. Those who can respect you, respect everything that you are, understands your culture, your faith, your life, your love. I'm like, true friends right there. Keep them. Emily, keep her in a cage. Not literally.
Keep her in a cage.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
She's going to the horny jail. Going to the horny jail.
No, not even. I wouldn't touch Emily in a horny jail with a 10-foot-pole. Like, I'm sorry, bitch, but you way too young, alright? I'm pretty sure there was so many years I was born before you came into existence. Or when your mom and dad made you. Alright?
I'll tell you my age off stream.
Yes. I sort of already know.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm about like a year younger than Kumi.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. You simped in after someone super like older than you, bruh. So
well, I already knew that for a fact.
Just not
like not
just
that much. Yeah.
Not that big of an age gap. I get that a lot, you know. Yeah. Alright. Am I the a-hole for not taking over custody for my brother's daughter?
Maybe.
I need a little bit more context. My brother, male 28, and I, female 28, grew up in foster care. I don't really want to get into detail with that, but the thing is, we basically had only one another. From the time in foster care, I've learned that I'm really not suited for kids, like at all. I sort of feel the same way. I feel like I'm not suited for kids, but but the kids, my cousins' children's, my brother, they all feel different. Kids seem to like me, but I don't like them. I don't understand. But anyways, I know what I'll say may sound harsh. She probably means harsh. Let's not judge her over her spelling. But I hate kids. Seeing kids remind me of the time.
Hold on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Remind me of the time of foster care, so I really can't enjoy spending time with them and can't pretend I do. My brother had a baby with a girl after school. They weren't really together, and she didn't want... Bitch, I'm having a hard time reading your post. I'm editing in my brain. And she didn't want the baby, but brother did, so she kept it and gave it to my brother. Now, my brother was very different to me. He loved kids, and especially kids in need. He loved to help, and I know he was always a better person. We grew apart than when we grew up because of how different we were, but we're still in contact, though through text, mostly. My brother and I were born with a congenital heart disease, which, if you're not familiar with, the disease, it basically means that without the right care, our heart/lungs will just stop working. To put it in easy terms, my brother had a heart attack when he was just a few hours old. That's how we found out we were sick, basically. Obviously, no one wanted to adopt us because we were like little bombs. We have known our whole life that we were probably gonna unalive young, as we couldn't get the surgeries we were meant to. My brother always took care of himself, but sadly, he died of a heart attack 15 days ago. My condolences. His daughter is staying with a friend of my brother, but she had asked me to file for custody of the child, and this is where I might be the a-hole. I told her I will not do that. I can't take care of her, and I don't want to. She said that I'm the only family she has now, and I can't let her be alone. I think that she should contact her mother. She's this child's family, not me. I don't deserve to be put in this situation. It's best if she goes to her mother. This woman is insisting that I take her with me because it's what my brother wanted. How can I take care of her if I can't even look at her and pretend not to hate her? I despise children. There's nothing I can do, and I feel like I'm being put in a situation where I either do what they expect from me or I'm the bad guy. This woman also told me the child's mother may not want to take her in and she'll end up in foster care, which I know is horrible. I don't know what to do here. In case it is necessary to know, we'll live in Romania. Okay. This is the first time I'm at a loss. I don't... I don't know what to say.
Kinda hard. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it's hard. Opia's offered following explanation for why they think they might be the asshole. I refuse to take care of my brother's daughter, although that was what he wanted. I might be the asshole because if neither I or her mom, who abandoned her, take her in, she'll end up in foster care, which I know is bad and hard to get out of. Is your hatred for children so bad to the point where it's like a psychological problem, like an actual you can't stand it? Because if not, and you just really don't want to, I don't know, not the asshole.
I'm gonna say not, but like at the same time.
No, yeah, at the same time I feel bad for everything that's happening.
It's hard to, yeah.
I mean, if I was in a position, I mean, yes, of course, I mean, not to that extent. Like, I mean, I'm, like, I don't, like, for me, personally, I don't know if I'm going to be a good mother. But, if
I can't say that.
Yeah, no.
No, nothing. Don't worry about it.
No, but, like, yeah, you know, like, I'd probably, if I was in your situation, I mean, I'm not experiencing what you are, but, like, maybe to a lesser extent, so I'll probably keep them.
How did I walk past this shit? Oh, fuck.
What are you talking about now?
I found a geode.
Ugh.
In Minecraft.
Man.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking about my shit.
Yeah. It's alright. People are not responsible for other people's kids, and I will die on this hill. Given your feelings about kids in general, you wouldn't be a good fit as a parent anyway. Even if the kid is a little older, that is still a massive time, money, and mental energy commitment for several years. Yeah, that's true.
I do agree with that one, as a lie. I agree with that one. I know how much of a pain I was, so that's why I agree with that.
Everyone's just making a picnic out of this. I will die on this hill with you. And I feel for this child, not the a-hole. This hill gonna be littered with corpses. A corpse hill, if you will. I brought some... I don't gotta lie. Got you, homie. This is so wholesome on this hill of corpses. I brought chips and salsa. Hey, I want to be on this hill. It seems fun. We might as well have snacks. That's what's up. Tush Feathers is thinking of the important things. Man, I want some snacks now. I don't have any. That was yeah. I want some chips.
Went from wholesome to something suggest, bro.
What do you mean suggestive? I don't have snacks, and I wanted some.
But you are one.
What?
Sorry, I couldn't resist that one.
Lol. I want some snacks. I mean, I would not. I want some chips. Actually, scratch that. I want some nachos so I can piss off that brother-in-law that was the post concerned earlier. Crunch, 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 bitch. Alright. Am I the a-hole for telling... Because it's fun.
I know. It's better. It's more enjoyable. Things are more enjoyable with others, aren't they?
If there are any other people who wanna join in the stream and be judge, jury, and executioner over here, feel free to join, man. Like I'm all open. company.
Might want to link to Discord if you have it.
It's there. Just types exclamation point Discord. It'll pop up.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I set it up yesterday. Thanks, Kumi. Thanks, Kumi, for the tutorial. I don't know.
I understand talking to Kumi because you don't think I know anything.
What?
To be
No.
fair, I don't know a lot.
You went to sleep,
be
man.
fair-
Kumi never sleeps,
Yeah.
alright? She is a
To
goddess.
be fair, Oh, that's why she was up so late. I was still up at 1 a.m. I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't
I
know
couldn't
that.
fall asleep.
You said
I
you
was
were
up
gonna
until,
sleep.
like,
I was
2.
trying to be considerate, man.
I tried so hard, bro. I was still up at like 2. I think it may have been 3.
I don't know, but Tenchi's stream was pretty chill, right? See, I kept my word. I'll put you in there. So that's the link over there, guys. Also, for anyone who wants to use the lurk, it's you can use the lurk now.
Oh, you set up the lake too?
Yeah, I set up the lurk now.
Yay!
I've set up a few
That
stuff.
reminds me. I gotta do that myself.
Oh, go. All right. Am I the asshole for telling my annoying coworker to fuck off? I'm already gonna say no, but let's read.
No.
I'm an introvert. Then no, you're not the a-hole.
Okay, definitely not.
I am the kind of people, okay? I would have said person, but okay. Who goes to work, does what they're supposed to do, and comes back home with the least possible human interactions. Same. Last night, my coworkers had a birthday party. As I said, I don't like these kind of stuff, so I wore my headphones and kept focusing on work. Then all of a sudden, one of my coworkers came to me, took off my headphones, oh my god, boundaries, bitch,
No.
and asked me why don't I like to socialize with people. I told her to fuck off and that was none of her business. What she did was rude, so we got into a heated argument. Totally understand. I'd punch her too if she did that to me. I never want someone to just yank off my AirPods, man. Like, oh my god, this is definitely a no-no. Like, really bad, but it did not get physical. I don't have a shift until Monday, but I'm scared about whether I should apologize to her and the team or if I should go and pretend like nothing happened. Don't pretend like nothing happened, dear. Good even.
She reminds me of myself in a way.
What would you have done then? Come Monday.
I would have. Well, so I'm a considerate person. I like to, I try to be as nice to people as I can, but some people just overstep and, push me over the edge.
I understand
And
that.
that's, for instance, that would be a great instance of such.
I get it. I agree with you, I guess. I mean, yeah, no, I agree with you. You're a nicer person than I am. See, I can't hide my I have a terrible time hiding what I'm thinking or feeling about other people.
I try to, but it gets out usually.
Yeah, you can tell from my face when I'm ready to explode. Sometimes there's even a physical manifestation, like earlier. I'm not gonna get into it because I'm just starting to get chill here. But like I tend to shake with rage, like literally. But for this, I would have told you that if I was experienced this, she just did that rude ass thing, and I was still like festering of it until Monday. I would have forgot. Like I would have let bygones be bygones. I would have never thought about this anymore after that. And if I saw her, I'd roll my eyes and keep going. And if she tried to like initiate conversation again, I'd act like she wasn't there. Like, oh, you need help? The wall is talking to me. Celeste, hey, Celeste, hey, what's up? Welcome.
So the reason why I say they remind me of a lot of myself is because, so basically, well, I was in band,
Mm-hmm.
I was on the senior bus for all 4 years
Mm-hmm.
of band. And if anybody doesn't know, the senior bus is usually always like the party bus,
Yeah.
basically. So what I did was I basically sat on there, I hanged out with my few friends for like, the ride there, and I just played games. And the person sitting next to me would sometimes look over and watch. And then I found, really got some really nice headphones, some Bluetooth earbuds, and listen to my own music. That's what they reminded me of. That's what reminded me of myself. Funny. Uh-oh.
You're just a nicer person than I am. Like, seriously. Go check out his channel, bitch. If you want, if you want to see a considerate person at work, like a nice person, watch him.
Do you have the shout out command? Is the real question.
The what? Oh, thank you, Celeste. Also streaming, but still on a supervisor side. Hang on. Get tab.
Yes, you do. But you don't have videos to pop up, but it's okay.
I haven't set that up yet, bro. Maybe you can. I don't know. Help me out. Help a girl out.
I can't do that one. I have not figured that one out yet. I could have helped you with the other ones, though.
Sorry. We can ask Kumi. Kumi is the go-to for here. Kumi, if you can hear us, help! Oh, everyone sucks here. I get that you're an introvert, but you're also aggressively rude. Making a brief show of acknowledging the birthday and saying hi to your coworkers won't kill you. Okay, I give you that. But what that coworker did was... I mean, she could have said hi and acknowledged your birthday, whatever.
That's what I would do. That is exactly what I would have done. I would have done a short, sweet hello. Happy birthday.
But like keeping your silence is just totally fine too, in my opinion. I mean, are you even friends with these people? Or like, do you even interact with them normally during your work hours? I mean, if you've never, like, for me, I mean, even if it was like a coworker and I've never spoken to you before, if I tell you like, oh, happy birthday, that would be creepy.
Well, to some people, just that random people who you may know, like their face or whatever, just saying, for some people, like such as myself, that makes me happy, that some people, random people say stuff like that.
I guess.
Even a greeting.
Your mom and your stepdad are calling a family meeting. Now, what is this? It just popped up. I don't know what that is.
That's a brand new one.
Yeah, I saw it pop up when I was, in my chat. There was like an alert. I don't know. But anyways, she said everyone sucks here. I don't know. I know this is pretty objective and everyone sucks here, but for OP's utter lack of social grades, I want to say you're the asshole. Everyone sucks here for voting purposes. Alright. I guess I'm gonna say that pulling someone's headphones off them merits cussing. Yes, that's it. That's the comment I'm looking for. It at least merits the first fuck off. I don't know what direction the coworker approached OP from, but if it was from behind, having someone you don't know is there, touch you, is startling at best, and many people swear when startled. Depending on the style of headphones and how they were pulled, they could very easily hurt or break the headphones too, damn straight. It's still definitely an everyone sucks here, yes, and I don't think it merited a bunch of swearing, but I'll give OP the first one for the startle factor of nothing else. Not at work. Outside of work, sure. At work, you can't just tell people to fuck off. Although some of that depends on my company culture, I guess, but I don't advise doing it. I've never worked in an office where someone wouldn't spit out a cuss word if someone ripped their headphone off, including the company that was considered conservative and exceptionally corporate for a field that's already conservative and exceptionally corporate. The people who work there are still people and they still react like people. Granted, it probably would have been followed up by acknowledgement that's saying that it wasn't cool, but it absolutely would have been said. Mm-hmm. Depends on the relation. I totally see someone who thinks they're friends with someone else thinking this harmless. Again, she never said that she was friends with anyone, though. She doesn't want to. She goes to work, does what they're supposed to, comes back home. This already tells me, oh, she doesn't like talking with anybody at all. So that merits, like, I don't care if they're working at the same company. Like, pull that headphones off, cuss them off. I mean, fuck off. All right, why'd you do that? That is not. I'm pretty sure. All right. I mean, I'm just coming to her, his, whatever pronoun they like. Excuse me. I'm gonna come into the defense of her a little bit. The coworker could have approached it differently. Like they were like, a tap on the shoulder. I'm pretty sure would not have that effect. Or like come from in front, did a hand signal because you know they're fucking listening to headphones already. That's why you pulled it. You saw. It was big enough that you saw it. And did like that. She would have pulled the headphones herself and been like, yes? Politely. Least possible. I mean, yeah. And then it was like, hey, why don't you like to socialize? And the question was even rude. Like, why don't you like to socialize with people? Bitch, why the fuck is it any of your business? And like, everyone sucks here. Yeah, sure. Everyone sucks here because it's like, it got into a heated argument. Everything. What she did was rude. I understand. But I don't think it was enough to like have a whole heated argument over. And like, yes, you could have done the polite thing of like greeting, you know, like smiling, saying, yeah, you know, but you minded your own business. You didn't disrupt their party. You didn't do any of that. You went about your own way. And I think that's totally fine. So, I'm gonna go over and say everyone sucks here, but mildly, not the a-hole.
Mildly?
Mildly, not the a-hole.
Yes. The best way to put it, mildly not.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's go. Am I the asshole for telling my husband's stepmother she doesn't get to live in a fantasy and doesn't get to tell us what to name our daughter? I smell drama. I'm excited.
I was about to say, okay.
This
First of all,
this story seems spicy. Court is still in session.
I'm worried about this. I'm worried about how excited you are for this one.
All right. Let's get started. My husband and I welcomed our daughter in June of last year. She will be... What?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
Okay. She will be our one and only for several reasons. Mostly, it is not safe for me to be pregnant again. Aw. But she is our 10-year longed-for baby, so we are happy. We wanted her name to be special, and my husband and I wanted to honor his late mom. She died when he was 7. She developed the nickname the Callia Lady because she sold Callia lily flowers from their garden when my husband was a child to earn extra money. She was sick most of his life and unable to work, but she could do that. Her name was Hannah. But Callia was a name that reminded my husband of his mom's strength, and he remembered his mom commenting that the name was beautiful. We both agreed, plus it was extremely special and meaningful, which we wanted for our only child. So our daughter was named Callia. A name that I think fits her beautifully. Yeah, it's a beautiful name. Okay. Where this whole post comes in is after my husband's mom died, his dad remarried, and his stepmother took over as the primary parent. My husband did not want a second mom, and did not bond with his stepmother. She was unable to have children of her own, so added extra pressure to my husband and had more expectations of their relationship. She hated how he refused to let her be mom. The relationship with both her and his father is very strained today. She would not have known the nickname of where our daughter's name came from, but my husband's father would. After we announced the arrival of our daughter with her name, days after she was born, because I was recovering slowly at first, we got a comment from my husband's father saying the name was an odd choice. Excuse me? Just because.
At the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fast forward to a month ago, and they stopped by for a random visit, and his stepmother told us it was really terrible that she and our daughter would be reminded that she's not her real grandmother by honoring his late mom, and that we should have considered her in this. My husband was struggling with shutting her down, and I think wanted to say some things that he maybe second-guessed. So I told her.
Damn. That's smug, but yes.
I would have done. So I told her she could not live in a fantasy world and pretend his mom did not exist, and she is the only mom/grandma in the family. I also told her she does not get to name our daughter. She and my husband's dad accuses of being cruel and shitting all over her in an effort to make everyone know she's not wanted. They told me that what I said was uncalled for and still look for an apology. My husband thanked me for what I said though, but I have asked myself if I went too far with what I said to his stepmother. No. Absolutely not, bitch.
Before she even came into existence. I'm believing her stepmother. Before she even came into existence, you were already thinking of that name. As far as I can tell.
And it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if if they thought about it. No, like, what do you mean before she came into existence? Like before the child came into existence, or
the stepmother is what I meant.
Oh no, the stepmother was there when after her husband's mom died. His dad, I feel like, immediately remarried. Okay. But they never had a good relationship.
Mm-hmm. As you do.
She and it's none of her beeswax what you name your kid. It's unless you named them something completely stupid and might merit years and years of bullying. Then in that case I would have said you are the asshole, if that was her purpose in saying it was terrible. But it's not. She was just like, oh, you named her after a nickname of his dead mom. Bitch.
So sweet.
Like,
how sweet.
You don't give a rat's ass what they named that baby. And you never had a good relationship with with your husband, even though you tried. I mean, you put extra pressure on the man, and you expect things to work out between y'all. Come on.
Nah.
You can't.
How that works.
You can't force a relationship, bitch, just because you want it. Gotta be consent in everything.
Consent is sexy. Somebody has told me before.
Yes, it is. Very, but not in this context.
That does require context, but
I'm flipping out. My model just went and flipped out. Anyway. Not the asshole, my dear. Your husband even thanked you. He was probably thinking the same thing in harder words than what you said. His dad is like the a-hole. I consider that dad an asshole. I mean, just because you remarried doesn't mean your previous wife ceases to exist anymore. All right. Just because you decided to move on doesn't mean everybody has to. That's like, doesn't mean just because you have resigned yourself to what your new wife as decided and wanted you to like completely delete her existence doesn't mean her existence should be deleted with your kid, OP's husband, as well. Not the a-hole. Let's see everyone else's.
I already said not the a-hole.
Huh. We should have considered her in this. Nope, none of her business at all. Not that a-hole. She and my husband's dad accuses of being cruel and shitting all of her. That's quite delusional. Exactly. There are layers of illogical here that indicate some narcissistic concerns. Yup. A reasonable stepmother would find honoring the mother to be wonderful. Damn straight. Damn straight. Stepmom/mom here. The only delusion I have, and it's quite regularly, is that I've got everything figured out to satisfy everyone for dinner. Steps, please stop putting your issues on innocent kids. It's not their job to fulfill your fantasy of the perfect family. Thanks for coming to my Red Talk. Oh, I love that. I should name this whenever I do a Just Chatting stream. It's like, welcome to the Red Talk, inmates. Oh, God.
Rather something else.
Oh, my. Should we really? Am I allowed? Stuff, son. Am I allowed to read this one?
Wait, what? I'm not sure about that one.
Oh wait, hey, don't decide for me. Don't decide for me, computer. Kumi, are you there? If you can hear us, help.
Oh, Kumi is here.
I need a sensor. I need a sensor. Am I allowed? Am I allowed to read this? Is it okay?
Honestly, that one I can't tell you for sure. I'm gonna say no, but at the same time, it could also just not be that bad.
Yes.
Of course, I say that, but watch it be absolutely terrible.
What I'm talking of, this post right here, by no statistician. If you can see my mouse.
I'm excited.
I can. You can read. We can read it. Are you sure it's okay?
Well, I mean, what's
All right.
going to do to you?
All right. I don't know. Ban me, I guess.
Can't ban you. Well, they can't ban you because you're not an affiliate yet.
Oh, okay then. Then I'm free. All right. So I'm free to read bannable content.
You know, well, at the same time, though, if you want to get affiliates, right?
Yeah.
Then you know.
That's not true, Ninja.
Best to.
That's what Kumi said.
Oh.
You can still be banned, absolutely. But she doesn't see anything bannable in here. So, I'm gonna read it. Am I the asshole for banning my sister from my house because of her job? Oh no. My sister Trish is that kind of work? Is an OnlyFans worker. She makes six figures at her day job, and at night she does the other job. But here's the thing. Her customers are mostly all married men. And when she comes back, she boasts about how those poor sods, they think their husbands are so trustworthy. But instead of the business trips husbands are on, they are having fun with me. And other disrespectful things. She basically talks about it a lot. Especially with my immediate family. We're all uncomfortable about it, but she won't take the very, very obvious hints. My wife and I got approved to adopt a boy and girl, and I didn't want to be uncomfortable. Some bad experience with workers. Or for them to grow up listening to Trish and making them think this was an okay thing to do, so I told her if she's coming over, stop talking about her job. Long story short, she didn't, and now she's banned. It's been 5 days, and people, extended family, her friends, have been calling me and telling me I'm the asshole, and now I think that I might have overreacted, that I might be the asshole. At first, when I read the first sentence, I was gonna say you're the asshole. And then I read everything else, and I've changed my mind and say she's the asshole. I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with your work. Alright, it's work. Okay? If that's the work, the profession that you've chosen, all you. But if you know for a fact that you're possibly the cause for ruining someone else's marriage and you're bragging about it, that's a no-no. I don't think so. Rogue was talking about opening an OnlyFans yesterday. I was kidding. But I did say it.
Oh, you were? You were? Of course I have to learn about this now. Damn it.
I did say it. Kumi wasn't kidding about that, but I was kidding about opening OnlyFans.
Damn it.
I was like, you were like, should I do porn? There's money. Stop exposing me, bitch.
Somebody's flustered for once? Oh.
It was for the
It's very
content,
hard.
Mayor. I'll allow it. Look at Rogue. She contemplates opening an OnlyFans for money. I mean, I'm joking. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with not the asshole here. What about you? Oh my god. Hello? Did I break you?
A little bit, I'm gonna be honest. I'll be honest, a little bit. I'm gonna say not the asshole.
Not the asshole. Let's see what everyone else thinks.
Ruining a childhood is really bad.
Yeah. They could carry that for the rest of their life.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know from experience.
Oh. Sorry. I'm sorry about that.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say more.
Alright. I'm sorry though. Well, I hope your experience right now with the stream is better. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
To be fair, although if such experience didn't happen. So.
Not the asshole. I have no issues with those kind of workers, but this is a situation. You know what? I think I'm allowed. I have no issues with sex workers, but this is a situation where no talking about it is understandable at their ages. She broke the rule. There it is. Your kids, your house, your rules. That's what's up. Maybe in the future we consider the ban, but for now, stand your ground. If you reverse the decision, she will walk all over you in the future. Opie should reconsider only once his sister decides to become a half-decent human person. Wait!
That is a good clip. That's a good clip.
What is this clip? I need to see this.
Nothing. You don't.
Rogue was talking about opening an OnlyFans yesterday. I was kidding, but I did say it.
Oh, you were? You were? Of course I have to learn about this now. You don't need to see anything. Damn it.
Rogue was talking about opening an OnlyFans yesterday. I was kidding, but I did say it.
Oh, you were? You were?
Oh god. Well,
I love it here.
There goes my career.
There goes my career.
See Rogue Red's last stream. Next, you'll find her in OnlyFans. Oh, fuck me. Not in that way, but fuck.
You really want me to? I'm
No.
kidding. I'm kidding. I said I'm kidding. Okay. I'm being nice. I'm trying to be good boy, but it's so hard.
Oh my god. I don't want to go to jail, man.
Understandable.
Would I be the asshole for going on a school trip for 5 days? Okay. Hi everyone.
No.
I, 32 male, have a girlfriend. You already have an opinion. No. Have a girlfriend, 31 female, and we have 2 kids together.
Oh.
You have you have 2 kids together. What is her real age? 2 or 5?
Changes.
2, 5. You know, she can't be 25 if it's a kid, but 2 or 5 female, and 1 male. Or maybe they meant 2.
5 maybe.
Oh, maybe they said. Oh wait, no. He maybe probably forgot that he said we have kids together, and he said we have 2. That's what he meant. 5 female and 1 male. Okay. Now that we've got that confusion out of the way, I'm an elementary school teacher. Blah.
Okay.
Bit my tongue. 6-year-olds, and every year the 11 and 12-year-olds go on a school trip for 5 days, Monday through Friday. Ever since I've been working at our school, I went as an extra chaperone on this trip. I realized things changed because before there were no kids, and going away for a few days was really an issue. The now 12-year-olds were my first class when they were 6-year-olds, so this bunch of kids will forever hold a special place in my heart. If you're a teacher, you'll probably understand. I actually I understand. Yeah.
Yes, I can kind of understand.
Going with them on this trip would feel like a proper send-off for them to high school and beyond. Last year, when they went on the trip, I obviously couldn't go because the trip coincided with the birth of our son, but I was hoping this year I would be able to attend. My girlfriend knows this for a very long time, even before our son was born. I brought up the topic regularly, and she never told me she wouldn't like it if I went on the trip. Of course, things depend on how well the baby sleeps/eats and all. If the baby wasn't sleeping through the night or anything of the case, I wouldn't consider going on the trip. This, however, is not the case. Of course, family life is busy with 2 young children, but we have a good routine going. A few weeks ago, our principal asked me whether or not I wanted to attend the trip this year, and I told him I'd have an answer for him the next day, since I wanted to discuss the trip again with my girlfriend. Great. I love that for you. I asked her point blank multiple times how she feels about this, and if she has any ill feelings towards me going, she should just say so. And I wouldn't go, because I really would understand. I told her I would look for extra help during the week, and I would help her prepare in any way possible, cooking dinner beforehand, etc. She, however, didn't ask/tell me to stay home, so I gave the principal the go-ahead. He searched for a substitute for my class, and everything on the school side has been taken care of. I told my girlfriend everything was settled, and suddenly me going became a problem. She couldn't believe I would even consider being apart from her and the kids for that long, and that she now has to take care of the kids by herself for 5 days. I get that she feels like I'm abandoning her, but I also feel like I gave her plenty of chances to speak her mind, and now that everything is taken care of at work, she suddenly tells me it's a problem. My principal and co-workers all expect me to go, since I told them so, and changing that now would not be easy. Would I be the asshole if I went on this trip? English isn't my native language. I did my best to word my story as close to how everyone involved is feeling. I didn't even notice your English wasn't your native language.
That was English really good.
Yeah, well done, sir. I'm gonna say not the asshole. She, however, is, because she was very manipulative in that way. I feel like she purposely said this to you. Like, she purposely made it a thing after you decided this. I mean, you're not a mind reader. I mean, I have a problem with this too. Like, I have a problem with, I mean, I know a lot of women, well, a lot of people, okay, a lot of people that just expect you to, like, know what this is. Okay,
I've done that. You see? Yeah, I've done that before myself. So,
in some instances, yeah, maybe. Like when it's literally obvious, alright? But in this case, you offered to look, you said you were going to help out and everything else, and make sure that, you know, she was like, she wouldn't even feel that you're gone. She'd have the help she needed. The dinner would be cooked beforehand, you know, right? And like you were covering all of your bases. And that's good. All right? You were making sure that she had all the help she needs even without you, and she wouldn't need you to take, your help. She's just being a little bitch. Whiny ass bitch. All right? Not the a-hole.
Yeah.
Not the a-hole. You gave your girlfriend plenty of opportunities to speak her mind and let her know that you'd still be helping out however you can beforehand, such as making meals in advance, finding care, etc. Your GF sounds like she's used to getting her way. It's not like you'll be gone for a month. 5 days is a particularly long time. And besides, you'll be back at night, I feel like. Or something. I don't know. But he said cook dinner beforehand. Maybe he was like, I'll cook this, put them in the refrigerator. You can eat them like leftover week.
You can reheat them.
Yeah. Right? I don't see a problem here. Like, if there are friends, family living nearby, see if she can go there while you're gone so she gets some help with the kids and she doesn't feel alone. I feel like that was what the help that he was offering before. Or at least, like, hire a babysitter during the day, maybe, so she doesn't have to, she wouldn't be all that stressed or have too much on her plate. But you did your part. This is a work trip, not leisure. I understand that it's hard to look after children on your own, but this is his job, and she only said something after everything is booked. Yeah, Opie did offer to get her help, so not the asshole.
Agreed.
He's not going away for a fun vacation trip. He's going to work and supervise a bunch of 12-year-olds. We can all remember the mischief we all got into that at that age. I'd be the staffer praying they didn't need me to chaperone. Upping this because same. For real, I'm a teacher. I hate field trips. They're exhausting.
Wait, what?
Oh, look, I had a teacher hold my elbow or hand the entire time during one in high school. At the time, she said it was because she was old and needed help, but when we got back to the school, she admitted it's because I was short, and she kept losing me in the crowd. I don't blame her. I can't imagine trying to corral a group of kids on an NYC subway and then to the venue and back. Oh my. Oh man. God. Not the a-hole either. Oh
yeah,
man. Okay. Oh, we're 2 hours in. Hey. Would I be that? Do you still want to check out the Bridezilla post, or we're good here? We're good here. We can save the Bridezilla for our next stream. I don't know. I'm enjoying reading Reddit posts. Alright, I might do another one, but maybe not the asshole sometime. Maybe a little bit of malicious compliance, or I don't know.
Idiots in cars.
What's that?
Oh, look it up. You'll love it. You'll love it.
Is it streamable?
The
silence is a dead giveaway.
I'm just trying to think about it. Just look it up in your free time, I guess. Is the best way to put it. And then see if you
send me the link. Send me the link so I'll check it. But I also want to do the Bridezillas.
Okay. It's literally just idiots and guys. I don't have Reddit. I don't use Reddit.
Would I be
Which is actually pretty funny.
Okay. Damn, my throat hurts. A little. Sorry.
Hey.
Let me just drink some water.
Yeah, I was about to say. Hey, why don't you hydrate?
I can't hydrate. I don't have it set up yet.
I know, I'm sorry.
I need to go to the bathroom first.
Okay.
But,
then I will
yeah,
take a break too.
Yeah, hold that thought. Hold that thought. Don't go away, guys. The little people are watching right now. Don't go away.
The little people. That's right, I'm watching. We watching. We watching. Hmm. Are you back? Oh. So how was everyone's day? If there is anyone.
Good doggy.
like... Okay.
Okay. You were gonna say something before I said I needed to pee.
I said I was going to take a quick break as well, but fine, I need it done.
Alright.
I switched onto my phone.
Oh, okay. Okay. Next post. Would I be the asshole if I made my 10-year-old sister use her birthday money to pay me back? Interesting.
Maybe.
I, 24 female, recently moved back in with my parents so I could finish trade school. My little sister, 10, and I share a Jack and Jill bathroom. I'd been noticing slime and spilled wax all over the countertops. What? That's disgusting. And and light switch in my side of the bathroom, and I talked to my parents about keeping my little sister out of my side of the bathroom. Well, 2 weeks ago, I was supposed to go on a date, but couldn't find any of my makeup. I asked my little sister if she had taken it out of my bathroom, and her response was, "I didn't even know you wore makeup." She's a good kid, so I believed her, and figured I must have lost my makeup in the move, which pissed me off, because I buy expensive stuff, since I don't use it too often. I ended up going to the store that day and just replacing the concealer/foundation, $100, since I couldn't afford to replace my whole set. Well, this morning, I wake up to find my old concealer/foundation sitting right on top of the new ones I just bought. I asked my mom if she'd found it somewhere, and she said she never touched it. It was pretty obvious that it had leaked or something, because there was makeup on the outside of the bottle and it was way more empty than when I last had it. My mom immediately thinks that my little sister took it and goes into her room to snoop around. The next thing I know, my mom starts tossing the room, and I'm trying to get her to stop when she finally dumps out a drawer with not only my makeup, but a bunch of makeup of my mom's that had gone missing. My sister had taken 2 makeup palettes of mine. One I hadn't even opened yet. Brushes, lipstick, eyeliner, basically everything. She's a klepto, isn't she? On top of that, my mom found open containers of slime and paint that had seeped into the carpet and other shit she'd stolen from around the house. Klepto! All of the makeup...
It's always the nice ones. It's always the innocent ones that are...
It's always the people you least expect. All of the makeup she took from my mom and I were destroyed. The palettes were mixed together and cracked. Brushes had paint in them, lipstick mashed, and everything was covered in slime. When me and my parents confronted her, she denied everything, even said she didn't use any of the makeup when it was an obvious lie. My parents have grounded her for a month. No phone, no electronics, and I've offered to pay me back, but I don't want them to pay me back. I want her to pay me back. She stole and destroyed nearly $200 in makeup and lied to my face about it. The worst part is, I've only been living here for 3 weeks. Her 11th birthday is coming up in 2 months, and I'm wondering if I would be an asshole if I made her use her birthday money to pay me back. I feel like taking her birthday money is cruel, especially because it's the only kind of spending money she gets all year, and my parents have suggested chores, but what chores is she gonna do for me to pay me back? I do more chores than her, and I pay rent. Edit. My parents are not against her paying me back with her birthday money. They actually suggested it first. They're leaving it up to me to decide how I want to be paid back. My grandparents give her a $200 check every birthday on top of toys/art stuff for extra spending money during the year.
I'd say no.
Not the asshole?
First of all, not the asshole. First of all, she straight up lied to your face. Took your shit, destroyed it, and on top of that, didn't just take your shit. Took your parents' shit too, and did the exact same thing with it.
I don't even know what she was going on about. Why did she stole those fucking things and covered slime on top of it? She disgusting?
She likes slime. People are weird, especially younger kids. Younger kids, for some reason, really fucking like slime.
But she's 10.
I have no clue. Well, yeah. like, even then, still. It's a weird thing, bro. It's like, you know, it's like fidget spinners and shit like that.
I've never had a fidget spinner too.
Well, that was before your time. That was like my time.
Excuse me? Bitch!
Well,
I am not that old, young man!
not like that, but like I meant to be part of your childhood is what I meant. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Ryan Higa had made a song called Millennial Love. And he's older than I am. And he had a fucking fidget spinner. He was even riding those fucking, like, motorized fucking, I don't know what they are. I don't call it. I don't know what they're calling because I don't have it.
The one wheel?
No,
The
not that.
hoverboard.
Yeah, there we go. Hoverboards. It's not even hovering. I don't even know.
Those.
I don't even know why they call it hoverboards when they have wheels. They're not hovering in the air. It's not a fucking hoverboard.
Because it makes you, I guess it makes you feel like you are.
Then it's still not a hoverboard though. Anyways, it's not really up to you, is it? Her and your parents are legally responsible for damages caused by their child. Hence, the money is truly their responsibility. How to raise your sister is also their job. If they chose to use her birthday money to pay you back, then fine. It could probably be seen as proper consequences for her actions, but it's not really your place to decide this. Her parents gave her the option, though. Like, her parents,
would say
yeah.
yes. If her parents gave her the option, she is not the asshole.
I'm inclined to agree, yeah. One good thing, these parents are offering to pay the OP back instead of making excuses. Yeah, they seem to be handling the issue in a sensible manner. Whatever punishment the parents decide upon, it's hopefully going to be the one that teaches the kid that this is unacceptable behavior. Def, time to get a lock. They're sharing a bathroom. She can't lock it. I don't think OP is the asshole for being angry, as her sister is in the wrong, but I say you're the asshole for trying to tell her parents how to deal with it. Sometimes I feel like people don't read. They suggested it first, bitch. It says right here.
Sometimes I don't think people know how to read. You don't say.
People don't read.
What a society we live in today, bro.
When they don't consider everything.
Like 3 seconds. I'm not even kidding. It went from like 2 minutes back in like 2003 to literally like 3 seconds. Or like 30 seconds. One of the two, I don't remember which. But I've observed both.
Yeah, I was never paid a cent for chores too. It was just expected. It's like common practice.
No, I wasn't either.
Okay. Those who were paid for chores... I'm not gonna say you're privileged, but I'm a little jealous. Good for you. You had a great childhood.
Childhood? Actually, I'm gonna be honest.
Yes, there we go.
I had a good childhood.
I don't think OP is the asshole for saying she feels the little demon. I agree.
Little demon.
Should pay her back out of demon's birthday money. It's a reasonable request. OP should be the a-hole if she insisted on this as restitution, but she has every right to ask. Personally, I'm with OP on this one. Actions have consequences, financial ones in this instance. Sis should feel them. Exactly. I'm with it. I'm not the asshole. I don't know why they dubbed her the asshole. Apparently, I think sometimes this community is wrong. And I'm saying they're wrong. They're wrong today.
How come he's still here? Uh-oh.
Am I the asshole? Wife bought new car without consulting me. Okay, I already have a judge. But it depends on what he says.
Depends on how new...
Depends on whose money it is my
that
thing.
too, but also the car. Like, is
Okay.
it like a sports car? Is it a supercar? You know?
Let's
Or is it
read.
just like a normal average day car?
So my wife inherited $100,000. Okay, so it's her money. All
It's
right,
her
and
money. Let her do what let her do what she pleases.
and before the check had even cleared, the bank had picked out a $38,000 car to buy and then purchase it today. The second the check cleared. It's obviously her money, and in the end, she can do what she wants with it, as she's made it clear that it is her money. But am I in the wrong to be mad and considering divorce? What? Because she left me totally in the dark about it and didn't even have the consideration to ask what I thought or let me look around with her. It also seems incredibly stupid and short-sighted to me to have blown a third of her inheritance on a new car when we have two perfectly fine and working vehicles already. That money could have done a lot.
Sense.
That money could have done a lot for our family and even made even more money, and instead it lost a lot of its value the second she drove it off the lot and made an asshole.
Again, depends. It still hasn't said anything about what kind of car it is. But, you know, two perfectly good working cars already is, you know.
I'm gonna say you're the
It's a
asshole.
Hot Wheels.
It's a Hot Wheels. I don't even care, actually. I don't even care what kind of car it is. And, like, I don't even care if, oh, she has two perfectly fine and working vehicles already. Once again, it's her money. Her money, her problem.
Yeah.
Did she spend
You're
it on
the
a
asshole.
stupid stuff? Yeah, absolutely. She did. She went ahead and spent a third of that money, and not wisely. I mean, she really did not do that wisely.
To be fair, I would most likely do the same thing in said situation. However, I would sell one of the other cars to, you know, to make less of an expense, I guess is the best way to put it, you know what I mean? And then I would take the rest of the money and put it in a bank account or something like that.
I don't think it's something to consider divorce over, though. I mean, not yet.
Yeah, that definitely not.
It sounds like you're actually angry about the fact that she considers it her money and not family money. The fact that you're already jumping to divorce over this tells me that there are a lot of other issues going on here. You're the asshole. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Was that fun?
One thing to consider is inheritances don't typically clear immediately. Usually, there are weeks, if not months/years, before the recipients can see a cent. Chances are he tried to manipulate her into doing what he wanted, hence blaming her for not communicating with him. There could have been multiple conversations how he wanted to spend her money versus her actually saying what she was going to spend the money on. That's true. There's always the possibility that she in fact did tell him she wanted a new car and he wasn't listening, and she asked if he wanted to go car shopping with her and he wasn't listening, and after being brushed off a few times, she assumed he wasn't interested and so just went and bought her car. He comes across as that type. Yeah, I sort of had that feeling as well. I would love to hear the wife's side. I have a sneaking suspicion that this is what happened, or that he has a history of trying to fuck with her purchases or something. OP's post history shows him posting in crypto. Oh, okay. Alright. Someone did a little digging, and I can, so apparently, yeah. Oh, sweet Jeebus. That would explain the even make more money bit. Yeah. He wanted to invest the inheritance money on crypto. That's why he's tilted. It went to a car. This explains a lot. You're the asshole, by the way. I was an afterthought. Oh my god, I love this. Well, there it is. And this one. Oh no. I want to meet these people. Like, I don't know, even IRL or online, doesn't even matter. It's like they my kind of peeps. Please find my channel. I would love to interact with you guys, get your 2 cents. kind of wondering if he's financially abusive and she wants to leave him, but both the cars are in his name. I don't think we talk about financial abuse enough. Great point. Yeah, that's too big of a jump. What's yours? Yeah, the attitude. What's yours is ours, but what is mine is mine. I don't like it.
Ours.
I agree with this. His comment about could have made us more money. Us. I went through his post history and crypto. He posts and crypto subs. He probably wants to take the money, invest it in crypto. Crypto is a riskier investment than a depreciating asset.
I mean, yeah.
OP, you're the asshole. There's a reason she isn't consulting you for what to do with her inheritance. Yeah, because she knows where it's gonna go. If she did. Oh, man. You're the asshole, OP. Am I the asshole for storming out of my baby shower after my boyfriend's family made me feel unwelcome? I'm gonna say no.
No.
But let's see. Throwaway account, because she's a coward apparently. I, 19 female. Oh my god, that's too young. What happened? I'm not judging. Totally am, but I'm not gonna say.
If she's happy, we're happy.
If she's happy, that has become like a motto. That's become like a motto now in my stream ever since I started on Becky. Like, if she's happy, we're happy. Let's go and gaslight ourselves. Oh, according to Kumi, gaslighting is doesn't exist. So, I, 19 female. If she's happy, we're happy. I'm currently 7 months pregnant with my first child. If I go big, I'm gonna have that merch. If she's happy, we're happy.
If she's happy, we're happy. OG merch.
Copyrighted trademark.
Right. That's the OG merch right there. Only the true OGs.
No one steal that. That's my tagline now. I, 19 female, am currently 7 months pregnant with my first child, and my boyfriend, 21 male, and I were really excited to celebrate with our family and friends at our baby shower last weekend. However, things didn't exactly go as planned. My boyfriend's family is pretty traditional, and they weren't too happy that we were having a baby out of wedlock. Well, maybe you should have stopped your son from being a hoe. They've been pretty distant and cold towards me since the announcement, but I thought that maybe the baby shower would be a chance for us to bond and put our differences aside. Boy, was I wrong. From the moment I arrived, my boyfriend's aunt made snide comments about my age and how young mothers never know what they're doing. Then his brother asked if I was planning on getting a job after the baby was born, implying that I was just going to mooch off my boyfriend for the rest of my life or something. Things really came to a head when my boyfriend's mom gave me a gift bag that was filled with baby clothes, in all pink. When I politely pointed out that we were having a boy, she rolled her eyes and said, "Oh well, I just assumed that since you're so young, you probably don't know the sex of your own baby." At that point, I was done. I stood up and announced that I didn't feel welcome there and that I was leaving. My boyfriend tried to convince me to stay, but I was so upset that I just walked out. Now my boyfriend's family is calling me rude and ungrateful. Pot made kettle bitch for storming out of my own baby shower, but I feel like they were the ones being disrespectful to me. Absolutely right. I'm especially hurt that my boyfriend's family thinks I can't even care for my own child. Am I the asshole for leaving? No. You should have slammed the door on your way out. If it was a buffet, you should have swiped all out the food so they couldn't eat a single morsel. I would have done that. I don't care.
I would have done that.
I would have been Or I would have been like, bitch, this is my day, my baby shower. Get the fuck out. Take your gifts with you. Take those pink shirts with you. They're probably tacky too, like your personality. Mm-mm. I was snapping my fingers. I don't know if y'all caught the tail end of that or whatever, but I was snapping my fingers. Oh my god. Oh, this made me so angry. Oh my god. Alright, so, first of all, if they were a traditional ass family, then they should have told his boy, you know, their son, like, the guy, to, like, keep his pants on. He obviously did not and got her knocked up. Alright? It takes two to tango, bitches. Alright? She didn't just suddenly get pregnant. And, like, he did the deed with her. He did the horizontal tango, and they had, and there was a result. All right. It's not her fault. It's not just her fault that she got pregnant. This is an immaculate conception here, and it's like they're acting like, you know, she trapped him or something. Hello, and like. I can't with this. I cannot. Like that thing. Well, I just assume that since you're so, you probably don't know the sex of your own baby. And does that give you a right to assume it then by buying it all in pink? If you didn't like believe her, you could have at least like had the decency to buy like, you know, unisexual colors, neutral colors, or something like that. Bitches? I wouldn't marry the boyfriend if I were you. I mean, I don't know how much you love him, what's his stance on all of this, maybe ask. But if he thought that you had every right to leave, then stay with the man. But go no contact with his family. Not the asshole. What was your stance? Oh wait, you already said that she's, you know, yeah. I would have added, I guess you aren't interested in being a part of your grandchild's life. Too bad you don't know the rule about being kind to the mother if you want to see the baby. Mommy dearest is mad she's no longer going to be the center of her son's universe. That's what's up. There's a little bit of Freud in there somewhere. Ooh. I told my family the same thing. If you disrespect my wife and she doesn't want you to see our child, I have her back 100%. Yes, sir.
Hello? Damn, it's chilly down here.
This is the best response, not the asshole. Your boyfriend needs to tell his family to stop treating you this way. Yup. Yeah, what is his stance on all of this? Why is he letting this happen? You're pregnant. You shouldn't be under this amount of stress. Alright? It could be detrimental to your health, for one thing, and the babies, for that matter.
Yeah, I was about to say, what about the baby?
Yeah, right? Like, he doesn't seem to have a lot of spine in that back of his. I mean, he knows how to thrust, but doesn't seem to...
He
knows how to thrust, but he doesn't seem to have any backbone. If you catch my drift. Like, bitch. Your penis is not the only thing that has to be hard in here. Get with the program, good. Come on. I had to shut my mother down hard because of somewhat similar situation, and that's where the line is. Want to see your grandbaby? Act like a human being. Cross that line? See you later. See you never.
All, not even just act like a human being. Act like an adult.
Let
alone a human.
Act with decency, man. Not the asshole. OP, you didn't feel welcome because you weren't welcome. Also, oh well, I just assumed that since you're so young, you probably didn't know the sex of your own baby. This is the strangest dig I've ever heard. Young moms not knowing the sex of their babies is not a thing.
Yes.
Sir, was she trying to imply that young moms are too poor or too irresponsible to go to OBGYN regularly? I don't know what she's trying to imply, but that wasn't a very good dig either way either, and I would have just laughed. Oh my god, you tried? Interesting. That's your best, huh? I would have been like that. Not the asshole, by the way, if there was still some confusion under what I have decided over there. The judge has decided!
I still say not the asshole.
The jury has also made their decision! Not the asshole.
Well, where's the executioner? I mean, what?
No one. There's no executioner. We're just judging.
Dang it. I like judge, jury, and executioner, though.
Yeah. What would we have executed? What? Go no con- Oh yeah, there we go. I said go no contact. Go no contact with his family. And if the boyfriend agrees with his side of the family, cut him loose too. Go. You don't need him. You don't need him at all. Prove to them you are a strong, capable woman even though you're 19. Am I the asshole for being...
that... Sorry, go ahead.
What were you gonna say? No, your time.
Okay. I was going to say, if anything, that, that's the best time to show that you're strong and independent. Because, such a young age.
Prove them wrong, bitch. Prove them wrong, make them eat their words. Show some spunk. They'll regret it sooner or later. Am I the asshole for being vindictive and telling my soon-to-be ex-roommate's potential new roommate about her strict no boys rule? I'm not sure I'm getting this. What does she mean?
I haven't had this situation before. I haven't, been in such a situation yet, so I wouldn't,
Let's see. I, 19 female, have lived in an apartment with Jess, 21 female, for a year and a half. In that time, I've had one guy, my boyfriend, stay overnight in a whopping total of 3 times. When I moved in, Jess said she didn't care about sleepovers. I guess that changed. So I always made sure to let her know when my boyfriend was coming over, and we were always respectful and tried to coordinate times when she wasn't gonna be home. He also never mooched off us, and we mostly hung at his place because Jess was so insufferable to be around when you had guests. Jess and I recently got into a huge argument about it, and she said it's disrespectful of me to have a guy overnight. We certainly both had our own opinions about it and couldn't persuade the other, so I made arrangements to move in with my boyfriend, and Jess was going to find a new flatmate.
Sounds like the jealous are a common case of jealousy here.
But let's keep going. Her, Kate, and her boyfriend came over to check the place out. I could tell Jess was irritated by that since she was only sharing with the girl and not the pair. At one point, Kate made a comment about the size of the bed, king size, and some comment to her boyfriend about the romantic nights they'd spend together. Here's where I may be the asshole. I can see where this is going. I knew that if Kate moved in, there would be some huge argument about her boyfriend in the near future, especially since she was making comments about him hanging out there. So while we were waiting for Jess to get some things from another room, I mentioned that she doesn't like her roommates having guys over at all, especially overnight. This seemed to concern the pair, and they asked Jess about it when she came back over. She looked really embarrassed and said, "I'm not, actually." The pair tried to pry for answers, but she said that if Kate moved in, her boyfriend couldn't stay for more than a few hours at a time, especially not overnight. Okay. This caused Kate and her boyfriend to leave. After they left, Jess blew up at me and accused me of sabotaging the meeting. I said she's being ridiculous, because there's no way in hell she's going to be okay with Kate and her boyfriend if she wasn't okay with me and mine. She called me vindictive and malicious to bring up her no boy rule. I said I never technically broke her rules as we agreed on allowing sleepovers so long as we told the other person, but her views have clearly changed, but it's not my fault she didn't tell me. Now she's infuriated with me. Am I an asshole? Absolutely not, bitch. Jess, is just being a lying sack of shit. She just wants someone to.
And jealous.
I mean, we don't know if Jess has a boyfriend or not. She could be doing the
That's
funky at a different place.
That's true, but
And we can't assume that it's a boyfriend either.
that's true too.
There's so many things we can't assume. To be politically correct. Oh my god. Jess could be having a relationship. There we go. On the side. And just like... And she doesn't prefer bringing it in the house. But you're not the a-hole.
A little more context. Yeah.
You're not the a-hole. You're not the asshole. What you did was right, actually. She was trying to entrap to entrap Kate into staying over the room, and then just going, and once she's, moved in there already, that's when she was going to bring up the fact, like, oh, you can't have him sleep over here.
I forgot a bottle of water. I'll be back.
Okay. But that's my stance on it. You didn't well, it's a little bit of a sabotage, but you did the right thing. They were expecting
I agree.
to be able to do, the things in the privacy of her own room and that king-size bed. They were excited to use it, but, clearly Jess had some plans to stop that. She was lying too. She was like, I'm not actually. I'm not against it. And then she ultimately had to fess up. She can't get mad over it. Sorry. What did everybody else say? Not the asshole. Kate doesn't deserve to move in to then be told her boyfriend can't sleep over, especially if she's also paying rent. That's what's up! You didn't deserve that either. I would absolutely tell any potential roommate so that someone isn't locked into a lease agreement with someone like Jess. Not the asshole. And why can't she just be upfront? There are people who will be absolutely fine with that rule and maybe even have it for themselves. True! Like, she can be upfront about it. I mean, it's her place. She's the one looking for a roommate. If she doesn't want that, it's fine. But she can't expect to, like, be dishonest just because she's looking for a roommate to share half of the rent. And just, be insufferable afterwards. You can't do that to a person, man. Jess is being dishonest by not telling potential roommates that she doesn't allow male guests to sleep over. All Opie has done is tell the truth, not the asshole. She's doing that so she can land a roommate. Why would she be upfront about something as ridiculous as your boyfriend is only allowed over for like 2 hours max before I demand he'd leave? Don't even dare think about him spending the night. It'll be much harder for them to leave once they've already established in the apartment too. She just wants someone to pay her rent. Exactly. Probably wants to cycle through roommates too to prevent any financial issue. If she's asking for some kind of security deposit, she's probably trying to make money off this situation as well. She's got some issues, but yeah, Opie did the right thing in telling this potential roommate about her possible future with Jess.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Unanimous? Not the asshole. Moving on. Am I the asshole? Oh, they already judged this, but do you want to read it? Even though it's already been judged.
No, it's already been judged, then no point in reading it.
Sure, alright. Am I the asshole for rudely shutting down my cousin's ridiculous talk? Okay. Court is again in session.
I don't like where this is going already.
Oh, they already said they judged it again. But hey, the last one, they judged it as asshole. We don't know yet. We've clicked it. We're already here. Let's continue. Last week, I, 19 female, went home from college for spring break. My cousin Dave and his family were also visiting for spring break. Now, I can't really stand Dave. I already can't stand his name. I'm sorry for those people who are watching me and heard I can't stand that name. It's just personal preferences, yeah? Now, I can't really stand Dave because he has a very obnoxious personality. He likes to show off and put other people, especially girls, down. He's a misogynist! He has a high ego because my aunt and uncle spoil him a lot. That's always what happens, huh? He has a weird thing for cars, for example. In our family, we, the kids, have to pay for half of our cars. What? So he looks down on my brother for driving a used Camry that has dents in it, for example. What the fuck do you care? He also has some really shitty views about women. And he listens to a lot of internet gurus that say derogatory things about women. Ooh. The people he follows also blame the natural consequences to their actions on some shadowy secret matrix of some sort. Is he part of a cult? I love what?
How do I send you this link to this?
Discord, maybe?
Yeah, I meant, but like I can't get the link to the
to this place? Just type r/am I the asshole. You'll immediately get here.
No, that's
on Google.
Oh, here we go. I figured it out.
How did you do it?
No, that's not what it was talking about. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You said you wanted the link to
Who?
You.
Idiots in cars.
You said you wanted the link to idiots in cars.
Oh, that's what you meant. I didn't understand it at one point. Whoop.
There you go.
This is just a sneak peek. Bro.
Oh, that video is pretty funky. Literally, this is what idiots in cars is. Literally, people doing dumb stuff in cars. I have a great meme that I found on this subreddit. On this subreddit, I found a great meme. I'm going to send it to you if I can.
Let's continue. Where was I?
I think you're gonna like that subreddit.
Since my cousin also spews points about not trusting women pilots. What? Or saying that men own women. Oh my god. I already hate him. Let's hate Dave. I decided to ask him one simple question. I said that you seem to talk about the Matrix a lot, and about taking the red pill and seeing the reality for what it really is. By any chance, do you know who created the movie, The Matrix, which everything you're saying is based on? He said he didn't. I responded that 2 women did. So women are responsible for a core tenet of your top G's philosophy. He then looked it up and started to say something else, but was drowned out by the laughter of the group. His expression was just too iconic. Now, however, my aunt is saying that I was too mean to him, which I think is ridiculous. I also think it's ridiculous. And she says I'm acting too much like a man. I honestly don't know how to respond to something like that, but being criticized like that by a woman I ordinarily respect a lot is making me second guess putting Dave in his place that rudely. Maybe I could have been a bit more civil about it, but I'm glad I did it though. There's just some lingering doubt. Remove that doubt away, child. That's what I would say. You did it perfectly. You knocked him down on the core, on his core beliefs. That, okay, I'm not even saying like beliefs, because that would make it like sound like a religious thing, or like culty. You knocked him down on his cult. That's where it is, because cults need to be knocked down. It's like he didn't even know. Like, I'm back. Hi, Crimson Dragon 111. Welcome back.
Crimson Dragon is back.
Yeah.
Who said you could be? I'm kidding.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Don't listen to Ninja. All right.
Hey, we just like being funny. We like making people laugh.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he actually, OP actually put it in humorously. Alright, I'm back from getting milk. You took 2 hours to get milk? Almost 3. Well, no, yeah, you took 2 hours to get milk. Must be a very, very, far store. But anyways.
At least you didn't take 3 years.
At last you came back. At least you came back.
That too.
Not a lot of people come back after getting milk from the store. I'm going to hell. Wait, I already live there. Never mind. Oh my god.
Why do you think I'm here? So am I.
This is too easy. Setting the stage. My aunt and uncle spoiled him a lot. Then, he was drowned out by the laughter of the group. No one else thought it was mean or undeserved then. Lastly, my aunt says I'm acting too much like a man. And there we have it. Aunt is a misogynist bigot, and she raised a misogynist bigot son. Of course she's going to have an opinion of you putting down her precious baby. Good news is, her opinion doesn't count. Not the asshole. Reevaluate your opinion on your aunt, please. Not only was The Matrix written by 2 women, it was written by 2 trans women. Somehow, I don't think
really?
you're...
Wait, was it actually?
Yes. I don't think your cousin will enjoy the linked articles below. Both Lana and Lily Wachowski confirmed theories of the Matrix being a metaphor for the trans experience and drew comparisons between the trans experience and the Matrix. For example, Neo is offered a choice between a red and blue pill. The red pill will open his eyes to the truth that he is living in a simulation. The blue pill will allow him to continue in ignorance. The red pill that Neo ends up taking is similar to what estrogen pills used for hormone replacement therapy looked like in the 90s. Another example. The Wachowskis wanted the character Switch to present as male in the real world while presenting as female in the Matrix, as an explicit nod to the idea of transness in an online world. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, Keanu Reeves, who played Neo in the movies, recalled an early draft of the script that was later changed. "I think the studio wasn't ready for that," he said. "The character ended up presenting as a woman in both dimensions, but crucially, it's the spirit of self-actualization that resonates so strongly with many trans people, the existence of a true identity beyond your physical form, an ideal self that you can seize control of via the internet from an uncaring system." That's so nice. Hey Rogue, I made it to the stream. Hey Mitsuri Tenshi, everyone! We raided her channel yesterday. You got lost.
That's who we rated?
Yeah, that's who we raided. That's who you had a chill place on. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my. It's Shy. Hey, Shy. Yeah, I know. I know who you are, Shy. Yeah,
sorry.
he doesn't. He forgot. That's why. Forgive him. Forgive him.
I'm bad person.
He's a bad egg today. But forgive him. Forgive him.
Actually, I've been pretty good today.
Actually, you know what? You're right. See, she said.
How many times have I been horny today? Have I said something horny? Like what?
3.
Twice? Once? Twice? Okay. 3. Okay. That's still not bad.
That's low.
Considering.
Considering. But yeah, not the asshole, my dear. Actually, you deserve an award for what you did. It was Chef's Kiss.
Hey, when you get a second, check. I sent you that thing, that meme that I found on Reddit.
I'm seeing it. It's bizarro. What even?
That's one of the
is
Minecraft
that?
achievements, by the way. At the bottom there.
How did we get here?
That's literally one of the achievements. That's one of the old achievements for going to the Nether. That's what the old achievement name used to be.
Here, guys, look. Just to give you context of what I'm laughing at. This is what we're laughing at.
I love that one because it's just, and don't mention, you know,
What?
it's over the stairs too, meaning that the people can't go up there anyways.
Look at that face. He doesn't know
So
what happened either.
they have to they had to have been going really fast, otherwise they would have just fell down, and you know, instead.
Oh my. That seems familiar to something I've done. I'm joking. Did you do that while you were getting milk?
When you were getting milk? Well,
Is
maybe
that
when
why
he
you
was
took too
getting beer
long?
instead. Maybe he may have been getting beer though. That may be what happens when you get beer, but you know.
Oh my god. Look at us, chat. Look at us. 3 hours
We're having
in.
fun.
3
Only
hours
3
in.
hours. That's
We've
chump change.
We've been having so much fun judging people. What does that say about us?
What do you think it says about you?
That
It
I'm a
doesn't say anything
condescending
about
bitch.
you.
This
Okay,
condescending bitch. Who gives her the right to judge us? Well, you apparently. You posted it for everybody to see.
Okay, well, so as much as I want to disagree with you, you said it yourself, so therefore I can't agree with you.
I mean, once you post it on the internet, it's free content for everybody else. I'm just doing what you essentially wanted. You asked for this.
Hey, yo.
Am I the asshole for divulging to
That's
her?
number 1. Shit.
What? Hang on.
Sorry.
I'm just thinking. How long are we gonna keep this up for? It's already 12. I'm getting hungry, so maybe 5 more posts. Yeah, 5 more posts to read, and then we're done. Right? Okay. Hustle up. Let's find some good ones, hopefully. For our last 5. This isn't part of the 5. Am I the asshole for divulging the hard truth about my wife's cancer? My 48 wife, 51, was diagnosed with cancer in December. I'm sorry about that. The oncologist's first words were, "This is an incurable diagnosis, and the rest of your life will be palliative." Obviously, we were upset. We celebrated our 28th anniversary last October and have 2 kids, 14 male, 16 female. Since the diagnosis, the doctors have prescribed an aggressive chemo plan that she has endured surprisingly well. After the first set of scans, following initial scans, there was overall reduction in tumor sizes everywhere as seen on a CT scan. That's good. Doctor is concerned about another area and wanted a PET scan performed in 2 months. During this time, I run into a buddy of mine from college who is an oncologist. I gave him the information, and he told me that most likely I can count on 3 years, but survival is highly unlikely. Every time I asked him, what about these success stories my wife is reading online? His response, be careful. Most people don't have a good handle on their diagnosis and tend to make them worse than they were. This actually happened last week. A colleague reached out saying she was a stage 4 survivor. She was not stage 4. During this time, my wife continues to remain unbelievably positive, to the point that she had me convinced she was going to beat this diagnosis. Note, it's very rare that anyone beats this. I will not go into specifics because everyone knows someone, and most are not comparable. That's true. She continues to consume positive stories of success and keeps telling me this isn't taking me out. Yesterday, she goes for chemo and sees the doctor before the infusion begins. Prior to leaving the house, I asked her if it's okay if I speak with the doctor alone. She's apprehensive and asks why. I said because I want answers to tough questions, many that she's ignoring. Survival instinct? I want answers because I feel I need to prepare my kids for her impending demise. She texts her friend for advice about this, and her friend was neutral and told her it was up to her. Good friend. She gave me consent to speak with the doctor alone. It's not her business. And she was right in deciding that, nope, I'm staying out of this one, bitch. You on your own. We met with the doctor prior to the infusion as usual, and my wife informs the doctor that I'd like to speak to him alone. He verifies with her that this is okay, and she goes on to infusion. I talk with the doctor for about 40 minutes. He is the third oncologist that has now told me the diagnosis remains uncurable and palliative, depending on who you talk to. That time involved lots of information regarding blood work, kids, quality of life, etc., but the diagnosis is the important part. I leave the office and head to see my wife. She asked me what we talked about. At first, I refused to tell her and say I don't want to share. I gave her the 3, "Are you sure?" to which she replied yes to all. I told her she wouldn't want to hear it, but she insisted. So I told her. She replied by saying, "I refuse to accept that." Now everyone is questioning my decision to divulge the information. What? Am I the a-hole for telling my wife the hard truth? She wanted to hear it. You're not the asshole in this one.
No.
She can believe all she wants, be very positive about it, but she can't expect everyone to be the same thing. Alright? You're just trying to prepare for the worst here. There's nothing wrong with always preparing for the worst, no matter what it is.
Exactly.
There were kids involved especially, alright?
Be prepared.
Be prepared. A lot of Daves emerged from people who weren't prepared. And that's
a
just...
A lot of Daves?
Yeah, a lot of the Daves. Like the Dave earlier from the previous post. He was an accident that never should have existed.
Hey.
He was the one who... I mean, if they... He broke through? He could have broke through. That's a persistent one, then. But he was... If he was meant as he was... If they meant to create him... Ooh, the sperm that survived and won the race was the wrong one. Okay. Not the asshole. She needs to be positive. You need to prepare your kids. Damn straight. Please talk to them. My parents weren't forthcoming about my mother's cancer. She was diagnosed when I was 13 and passed when I was 20. Just came home from the hospital one day and said it was time for hospice. Don't do that to them. Exactly. They should be prepared. I'm not gonna go into specifics either, but I wouldn't like it if that were me. I wouldn't like to just, walk into a room one day and just hear that, oh, someone I deeply cared about just passed without my knowing that she or he was already there, that it had been a long time coming or something like that. I don't want to be shocked. That's never a good thing. This is the most important comment here. This is a horrible diagnosis, not just for OP's wife, but also their kids. Knowing what's to come is so difficult, but it would be so much worse to not know and then miss out on that time. Time is precious and rare now. Protect every moment that children will get with her, not the asshole. Exactly. The best thing is to tell them and then spend as much time as possible. Cherish the memories. And it's okay if she really thinks that she can survive this. That's good. Maybe she's going to be the rare exception to that. Maybe she'll prove her doctors wrong.
Yeah. That's what she should be focused on doing, is being hopeful to survive.
Yeah, that's what she said.
You focus on,
support what she wants, but also be prepared. It's not. It doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that you want her to die. That's not what it means. You're just making, her just preparing for the worst possible outcome. As you should.
Yeah, as you should.
Post number 1 of our last 5. Here we go. Am I the
Yay.
asshole for treating... Okay, yay. Get out of my channel if you're not enjoying yourself. Joke.
I'm tired, okay? I'm gonna be honest, I'm tired, but we have stuff to talk about after stream.
Alright, fine. I'm gonna hurry up, right? Am I the asshole for treating my colleague's nephew like everybody else? I, 27 female, am currently a resident, and we have med students coming and going to our ward every now and then. I understand it's not very practical for them to just stand and watch in the OR, general surgery, and it is hard, almost handled like the ranks of military. I was a med student too, so I know. But all things aside, there are rules that need to be followed. One of the students made a mistake. I won't go into details, but it was significant enough for me to notice. So I did what we do routinely for this kind of thing at the ward, asked him to do a bit of extra work to make sure he doesn't repeat this later. That night, I got a call from one of my friends. He said that student was his nephew and asked me to take it easy on him. I said I was taking it easy on him. All he had to do was pay attention. He told me to let go of his nephew's mistake and that his father was this important person. Entitlement? I told him I did what was required and that was the end of it. And he didn't deserve special treatment because of his family. That friend called me an uptight bitch and I hung up on him. I'm pretty sure I did the right thing, but a few colleagues have told me I could have taken things a bit more easily and let it go. I personally only stayed out of trouble though through being responsible and paying attention. I honestly believe he should do the same. Not the asshole.
Not the asshole, but you see, here's the thing. Such mistake could actually cost somebody their life. So what the fuck? Entitlement my ass.
Yeah, I don't...
You should know that. What if that happened to you? What if some, you know?
True. I mean, and he just did a little bit of extra work to make sure he gets into his head to never repeat that kind of mistake. Alright? It wasn't even something so big or something. He didn't get suspended or whatnot. It's just a little bit of extra work. You're just taking it easy on him because, what? His father is such and such? I don't care if he's the next son of God or whatever the fuck he is. Do the fucking work you almost cost us something, bitch! Not the asshole. We just read one comment and move on, because he's in a bit of a hurry. Ninja.
Me? I'm not in a hurry, I'm a little tired, that's all.
Yeah. As a physician myself, I would not want to be taken care of by someone whose mistakes had been overlooked because of their relatives, and I am sorry you faced that misogynist, not the asshole. This, a bit off topic, this is my response. Okay. Would you want a doctor treating you who got into med school because of affirmative action? My response has always been, would you want a doctor who only got into med school because his daddy was influential? No. Ha ha ha. Alright, am I the asshole for asking my roommate for a cut of the profits she's making off of my cats? Number 2, I already know what to say because it's your cats, but alright. I, 23 female, have 2 amazing cats and 1 pretty great roommate, who we will call E, 25 female. I don't use social media, notably identifying platforms because I have a life-threatening stalker who haunts me to this day. Okay, ooh. Although I have a restraining order and other protection measures in place, I don't allow any of my friends to post photos of me on their social medias. E has always respected this throughout the course of our friendship. A while back, E asked me if she could start posting my 2 beautiful cats to her own social media. Have no issues if my cats are posted online, but for my own safety, I'm not going to be the one to do so. E really is gifted with photography and is super cute with the videos she makes, not to mention E is stunning. A perfect recipe for views. Who doesn't look cute? Cats. Who doesn't look like, she probably said like cute cats, acting silly with a cute girl. Over the last few months, her profiles blew up. The videos and pictures she gets hundreds of thousands of views, sometimes multiple millions. Since her posts are getting so much attention, she's now in a position to make a decent amount of money off of my cats. E has been contacted about partnerships and has even been asked to work under an official social media management company. She was super excited about all of it when she was telling me. I was proud of the work she's done, but during the conversation, I asked her for a 30% cut of any profit she makes off of my cats. She grew upset with me when I asked her this, said it was her who was putting in all the effort and spending the time creating the end product that is getting all the views. I countered and said, I buy all the cat food, pay the vet bills, and scoop the litter box. I even said at the end of the day I could move out tomorrow and take the subject of her content with me.
Correct.
It wasn't meant to be a
Yes,
threat.
this is why.
But more
Yeah,
so.
at least.
At least what?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like, she could just take them away and then leave you with nothing. So the least you could do is at least give her something in return.
It wasn't meant
Even
to be a
if
threat.
it's,
Yeah.
Yeah, even if it's like 10 or 20. Something's better than nothing. Although 30 is probably a better number. 30 is a relatively, understandable number since,
Yeah. I mean, it's the cats. But more so give her perspective on who is the owner and how this proposed revenue stream is completely dependent on me. She said that since the cats currently live with both of us, it's basically free real estate. No, bitch! I will give her due and say that since she works from home and I'm in an office 5 days a week, she really does spend more time with the cats. But they're still my cats. Damn straight. I had them before we moved in together. They sleep with me every night. I care for them and make sure when I get back, I give them love and attention. I've set up an account in case something happens to me. They will be taken care of financially. Their microchips have my name and phone number. Another huge thing that was brought up was I make substantially more money than my roommate. 4 times as much. I'm not hurting for the cash, especially compared to E, but I feel it's fair if that 30% went to me since I pay for everything in regards to the pet care. Am I the asshole for asking for a cut of the profits since they're my cats? Edit. Thank you to everyone who has contributed or input. I appreciate the insight, and it's given me a lot to think about. These are some things I was to clarify and add more detail. Number 1. Getting other cats. My cats are both rescues, but look like they are purebred angels. They also have amazing personalities. I have trained both to perform more than a dozen tricks. While I encourage everyone to clear the shelters and may be biased, my cats really are unique in appearance and not easily replicated. Number 2, salary. I wish I was a big cheese throwing hundreds at the club, but I'm not. I love it. Same, I wish. I'm the bottom of the totem pole at a corporate job. My roommate.
Here's my opinion. At least have her pay you enough to, pay for said supplies, like the cat food and all that stuff.
Yeah, definitely that.
At least that, if nothing else.
My roommate said that I could never do what she does with the cats when I asked her for the cut. She's correct. I can't. It's also why I don't understand anything about how much influencers can make, nor how viral she was going, until she told me the views were 10 plus million last night. I knew they were popular, but no idea that popular. She's making some serious dough then, man. Edit 2. My roommate is in police custody. She punched me after she stole my cats. Okay. I don't know what to do. This thread helped me prove to the cops the cats were mine. If anyone has legal advice on how to break a 9-month left lease, I need it. Obviously, it's pretty obvious now that they have voted not the asshole. But I'm still gonna say it anyway, not the asshole. Asking for a share of any future profits is fine if she declines, and you have every right to tell her to stop taking any more pictures. It would, however, be greedy to demand a share of any previous profits. That's what's up. Any previous profits?
Yes.
Any previous? Yes.
Previous profits, no. But
future, yeah.
Future, yes.
It's perfectly reasonable to ask for some profit. 30% seems to be a bit much. Whether the roommate makes 1K a month or 1K a week, OP doesn't need to be greedy. If I was making 1K a week, I'd give maybe 10% to 15%. $400 to $600 a month to OP for doing exactly what she would be doing if no videos were made at all. If she didn't like the percent, I'd just go to rescuing of my own cats, keep out a profit. That's what's up. But she's making 10 million views. She's making more than that. She's making serious dough. 30%, I think, would be okay. Especially if she wants to make sure those cats would still be alive for like a very long time. They need like 5-star care, you know what I mean? I mean, I've never been a cat lover, or you know,
I've never been my brain just thought you were going to stop it there and just be like, I've never been a cat.
No. Alright, number 3. Am I the asshole for getting lunch with a colleague of the opposite sex? Oh, they removed it. Okay. They were just
Never
like,
mind.
you know, Crimson Dragon, are you doing this again? You were like, oh, kill this post. Kill this post, she's gonna
Dragon.
go.
I have a feeling one of the Reddit mods are actually here.
Hello, one of the 9 people are here and watching me read these posts.
Unfortunately, there's only 5 now, but...
No, I'm not.
That's exactly what a mod would say.
We're kidding.
I know how this shit works because I am one.
We're on, what is this? Oh man, last 2, right? This is the second?
Yeah.
I think this is the second, right? I mean, the last, this is the 4th.
Last 3.
This is the 4th.
Last 3.
Oh, last 3.
Because the last one
got removed. Alright. No. Alright, we're done. We're done with the mod jokes. We're done with the mod jokes, Dragon. We're done.
We're done.
We're sorry. We're sorry.
Alright.
Am I the asshole for getting mad when a friend's FWB crashed their boys trip? What's FWB? Friends with benefits?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably.
My friends and I, late 20s, had planned a trip for a long time, and we finally went a few weeks ago. We were 4 guys staying in an Airbnb flat and planned on having fun, drinking and sightseeing in a city on the other side of the country. On our way there, one of my friends, let's call him P, for penis, but okay, says that his friends with benefits was traveling close to the same city and got stuck there. He asked if she could stay with us for a night, as she was alone in a strange city. We agreed, as it seemed unsafe for her to wait at the bus station. However, she did not leave the next day and stayed for the rest of her 5-day trip without even offering to pay her share. P also spent the entire trip with her and did not join us. I'm judging already. On the last night, I had too much to drink and got mad at P for not telling her to leave and essentially ruining a boys' trip, as we felt a little bit uncomfortable with her in the Airbnb. P insists that he is not wrong, as we had extra room, and I am the asshole for making his FWB feel unwelcome. Well, to be fair, she sort of crashed. She was unwelcome. Our friend group has been pretty divided over this, as some agree that she was being rude, not asking the rest of us if she could stay, and others don't care. For context, P is one of my closest friends, and this is not the first time the girl has invited herself when we hang out, and also said she was feeling up to the activities we were doing, and dragged P along with her. They have had an on-off thing for a while now. I'm getting tired of it. So am I to ask for getting mad at him? He seems to think so. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah. I didn't really, get much from that, to be honest.
You're too tired. But I'm gonna say you're not
Obviously.
the asshole. Yeah. Not the asshole, but you know he planned this, right? Yeah. She wouldn't be he planned this. That's what I was getting from that. I had an inkling.
Yeah.
He wanted some booty.
She wanted some booty.
Yeah, he wanted to get laid. He didn't want this to be an all-male trip. All right. He wanted some tail. He wanted to get laid during that trip, alright? And she happens to be available. Immediate thought was, she wasn't stranded there. Yeah, she wasn't. How dumb would you have to believe that she got stuck across the country and was miraculously close enough to join their trip? True. Maybe a bit of naivety, and we're seeing more of the good in people. Yeah, I feel. Yup, stuck across the country. Conveniently, she slipped and fell on his dick for 5 days in a row. Yup. Last two. Am I the asshole for asking my roommate to leave the room while crying over her breakup with her boyfriend so I can sleep? Honestly, I feel like this is me.
So I want to say yes already, but at the same time, you know, I don't want to. I want to say no.
Sorry for the. Because. Have you experienced this before?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I haven't had a roommate before, but like I understand that, you know, sleep is literally like insanely important. I have seen myself without sleep, and goddamn, do I hate it sometimes.
Am I the asshole? Alright, sorry for the new account. Blah! Account? Wow, Rogue, what's happening to you? I'm tired.
Rogue is getting tired too.
It's the last two, alright? Alright.
Yeah, we're fine.
Besides, I'm gonna sleep, man. I'm gonna sleep right after this. Actually, no, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat nachos. I'm gonna eat nachos, brother-in-law, whose name is probably Dave. I'm just associating everything. I'm just combining everything. Anyways. Sorry for the new account. My roommate knows my main. Any names are fake for privacy purposes. I'm a college freshman, and I opted to go for a random roommate. I was matched with this girl, Donna, and so far we've gotten along pretty well. Donna has a boyfriend, Malcolm, who she's constantly on the phone with from the time she wakes up until the time she goes to sleep. Okay, she's a little codependent. A few weeks ago, I wanted to go to sleep early since I had an 8 a.m. midterm the next day. Okay. I told Donna.
Yep.
Nope, not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
Yep. We've made a judge. We have called it. We've called it already. I told Donna, but let's continue to read more to make sure. I told Donna this in advance, and she said she'd be quiet. I fell asleep at about 9:30. However, at around 1 a.m., I woke up to the sound of Donna crying, literal screaming like someone had just died. I immediately got out of the bed and went over to her and asked her what was wrong, thinking something horrible had just happened. It took me a little bit to get it out of her, but she managed to tell me that Malcolm had just broken up with her over text. What an asshole.
Oh.
I felt awful for her.
What an asshole.
No one deserves that, and spent a while trying to comfort her, but she wouldn't calm down at all. She just kept sobbing and sobbing very loudly, which is very understandable since it was my understanding that they had been together for a while. And he broke up with her over text? They've been together for a while? I don't think so.
That sounds like some cheating going on there.
Okay, once again, let's not assume. It makes an ass of you and me. Okay. Here's where Here's where I might be the asshole though. Eventually it started to get closer to 2:30 a.m. and Donna still wasn't coming down. But I needed my sleep, since I had midterm in 5 hours. So I suggested we both just go to sleep and revisit it later. She just looked at me like I was insane and asked if I really expected her to sleep. And I kept crying. I knew it was unlikely she'd calm down anytime soon, so I very gently asked her if she could leave the room until she was able to calm down a bit so I could sleep. Again, Donna just looked at me like I was crazy and didn't say anything, just kept crying. I repeated myself again, being as nice as possible, that she could go to the bathroom or the laundry room to compose herself and come back when she was ready. Finally, she just got up without looking at me and stomped out, still crying, and just went back to sleep. When I woke up from my midterm, she was back in her bed and sleeping, but since then, she's hardly said a word to me. To note, I couldn't go to a friend's dorm to spend the night, since A, most of my friends live in dorms that are farther away, and I don't want to walk by myself in the city at night. That's true. That's not safe. And B, I wouldn't want to bother them with such short notice. True. However, I still feel
That's
terrible
also
what
true.
happened, since she was going through a lot, and I really appreciate outside perspectives. She's being a mega dramatic bitch. Alright, we understand you went up to a very bad breakup. He broke up with you over text. But honestly, I wouldn't cry that hard over that guy. He broke up with you over text. A decent man would if he wanted to break up with you, would meet you in person and tell it to you in your face. That doesn't want to be with
Like
you,
me.
not over text. It's a coward's way out. And he doesn't deserve that much drama, scream crying.
/ at least over voice, you know, because there's this thing called online, you know.
Online dating, there's video call, man.
Yeah, exactly. That too, but like, you know, that's what I kind of meant by on call, but yeah.
And she can't expect you to be like, oh, woe is me, and give up your midterm. I mean, what if you fail? I was like, well, what's your excuse gonna be? It was like, oh, I was comforting my roommate because she was being overly dramatic, crying because her boyfriend broke up with her over text. Please.
Not to mention the fact that she got woken up in the middle of the fucking night.
Mm-hmm.
So she was probably feeling groggy as fuck.
Mm-hmm. Not the asshole. You gave her an hour and a half to pull herself together and she couldn't. It's a breakup, not a death. Yep, I assume you would have reacted differently if it was more serious. Exactly. If it was like a death in the family, I'd completely understand if you're unconsolable. I'd get it. She refused to try to go to sleep, or just be quiet, continue making a ruckus. You needed to sleep for your test. Asking her to leave was completely reasonable, and you did it in the best polite way possible. She just wanted to be, like, superly dramatic over it. Jesus, this. I understand her crying, but she could cry into a towel or a pillow and make less noise so her roommate could go to sleep. It seems like she almost intended to keep the roommate up. Yes, that's exactly what she expected her to do. God damn it. I would say not the asshole. Maybe you could have just suggested crying more softly or no. I'm not going to suggest that. I would just... I mean, after the 3-4 times of me asking her to politely leave, I would have said, okay, bitch, you need to get the fuck out. I need to pass this test, and I don't care. I don't care about what you're going through. If it was a death, of course I would have been like, oh, poor you. I'd confront her as possible, you know. But in this case... he ain't even worth your time. Move on. Let's go to the last one. Oh, this looks like we're in for a doozy. Am I the asshole for calling my fiance's best friend a creepy stalker and disinviting her from our wedding? Oh.
We're gonna have fun with this one.
We saved the best for last. On mobile.
Yes, we did.
So on mobile.
Mobile.
On mobile. They're happy now, bitch. On mobile. So formatting issues, etc. I, 37 male, am getting married next month. My fiance, Nick, names changed for privacy, 38 male, has a friend, we will call her Juliet, who has never liked me. I've tried many times to get to know her, but she always treats me coldly. Well, here's the issue. I have a troubled past, and at one point, I was a sex worker. It wasn't an ideal job, but it financially got me through some hard times. No need to explain. That's your business, that's your profession. If it helped you survive, that's your thing. That's your hustle. I was open about my past to my fiancé, and he has been nothing but understanding. That's good. You landed a good man, man.
You landed a good one.
Mm-hmm.
You got a good one.
Yep.
That man deserves you.
Mm-hmm. His friend has done her best to repeatedly interfere in our wedding plans. Thirsty? 2 days ago, she outed my past.
What, you know, doesn't see herself as an ex?
Ooh, well, I don't know if the the guy is bi, but 2 days ago she outed my past to my fiance's family. I never told them because it wasn't their business, and it wasn't her business to out it either. His dad and younger half brother took issue with it, but his mom and sister don't care. Misogynistic twin. I went off on her. I told her that I have done nothing but extend the olive branch repeatedly, and all she has done is spit on my efforts. I announced that she was banned from the wedding and reception. My fiance supports me, and he is furious with her. That's what's up.
Hey,
good man, good
hey,
man.
there we go. There we go. We got a closing right there.
His dad
we got a closing right there.
his dad and brother, however, have said that if she isn't invited, then they refuse to come. Nick told them that he stands by my choice, but his dad called me a bit ago and told me I'm being selfish asshole and that I should just suck it up and tolerate her. Yeah, I'm furious, but now I'm second guessing myself. Reddit, am I the asshole? Absolutely not, bitch. No, you are not. You shouldn't be tolerating anybody. It's your wedding. Your wedding, your business, your guest. That is the cherry on the fucking ice cream.
I do like ice cream.
Not the asshole. Sounds like 3 people need to be banned from your wedding and reception, bunny. Yup. Juliet, Nick's dad, and Nick's brother. Hippity hoppity, stay off my property. LOL. I love it. I love that. Lord Cinder 9827 special call out. I love it. Hippity hoppity.
That man deserves some Reddit gold right there.
Yes. These 2 comments made me laugh out loud on play.
Wait, is that Reddit gold? Does he literally is that all Reddit gold I see next to it too?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Photo board. Moving forward,
No,
OP needs to
gold, but still.
Yeah. Moving forward, OP needs to tell the dad and brother to only communicate to you through your husband. It's your husband's job to keep the crazies on his side of the family quarantined from you and vice versa. Oh my god, I just heard a doorbell.
Night,
Excuse me. Hang on.
Rogue is being too loud, guys. Good night, Crimson. Have a good sleep. Sleep well. I'll make sure we send us somewhere chill. If you're going to Lake, of course. Uh-oh. Yeah, if you're going to Lake, well, I'll make sure we send us somewhere chill. The work command does work. Thanks, Takumi. Which reminds me, I still have to set up mine. Hope it wasn't the police. Hope somebody didn't call the police on Rogue. That'd be just embarrassing. Maybe a noise complaint. Who knows?
I need to go to bed. It's 12:36. Have a good night and sleep. All right, have a good night too. I'll stay for a little bit longer. Yes. I'm back.
He'll stay for longer. If was it a noise complaint by chance? I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, no, it wasn't a noise complaint. No, a delivery came in.
What?
I've been waiting on it.
At this time?
Bitch, I think. Alright. Let's make one thing clear here, guys, because I think a lot of you are misunderstanding. I'm using Eastern Standard Time when I'm scheduling stuff, not because I'm from there, but because a lot of you are. Alright? I am in the Philippines.
I did not know that. I am sorry.
No, it's okay. So right now it is 12:40 p.m. on a fucking Friday for me. So yeah, that's why it was.
Literally on the other side of the world.
I am. Yes, you know, I am scheduling everything and telling you guys Eastern Standard Time for convenience purposes, and then including my time after. Yeah.
I didn't know you.
Yeah. So every time I'm posting, it's like, oh yeah, we're doing a Monday. It's technically Tuesday most of the time for me when we're around this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
you mentioned it once, but I didn't actually understand. You know, I didn't comprehend and understand.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, I think we are done, aren't we? Yeah. That was the last one that I promised. It's 3. We were 3 hours and 41 minutes, and I think we've done a lot of judging today.
Good stream.
Yeah.
Good stream, everybody.
Yes. All right. I
enjoyed
going. Good night, Crimson Dragon. Thank you for the well wishes. Have a fantastic day, rest, night, Rogan chat. Yes, I enjoyed it too. By the way, Ninja, thank you so much for co-hosting today's stream.
You're so welcome.
Yes, thank you so much. Check out his channel, by the way, guys. Yes.
I already shouted myself out.
Really? Well, I'm doing it again anyways. It never hurts to do it again. I mean,
yes. Of course I enjoy this. I enjoy spending time with people.
Does chat want me to do this thing again? Do you guys want another Reddit reading? Or do you want a Bridezilla reading? Do you want to go Am I the Asshole again?
So, well, I meant, you know, I enjoy spending time with people. We don't necessarily have to do this. We could play something, you know?
Well, yeah, I mean, this isn't the only thing, I mean, I do, dude. It's just like, I mean, you know, this type of content. Do you guys want a repeat of this or no?
I do like this content.
Okay. Let's go to chat only.
Maybe with more people.
Yeah, you know what? That's why I was like, you know, it'll be enjoyable if we had more people.
And some other subreddits as well.
Yeah, other subreddits, definitely. Like, yeah, so
Idiots
if you
guys, another good one is what was it? Fuck.
But I kind of want something that we, you know, would need like an opinion on or something.
Oh, an opinion on?
Yeah, like a judging stuff.
There was a. Okay, what is called? Hang on. I'll tell you it later, I guess.
All right. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I actually needed this. I don't know if you guys realize it, but I needed this more than you guys needed this. I had a terrible day. I wasn't expecting this stream to go as well as it did, and you guys have been so good to me. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for the support. I promise to keep doing better. And just, yeah, I'm overall really grateful. This is the highlight of an otherwise very terrible day. And I love it. Thank you.
That's good to know.
Yeah, thank you,
That's
thank
good
you.
news.
So,
Very welcome.
anyone up for rating somebody today? Let's see if we can rate anyone.
I have a suggestion. If
Who?
you want to.
Sure, of course. Everything.
If somebody you do not know, they are a small streamer. They have just recently hit affiliate too. believe it or not,
Ooh!
which is actually really nice.
Nice. I hope to
They
be one.
well, they're a PNG tuber, but they don't have an actual. I don't know if I would call them a PNG tuber, to be honest. Now that I think about it.
My model is free of fucking out. All right.
I see that.
Yeah, right. I don't understand. But anyways.
Do you want me to send you the name, or do you want me to just tell you their name?
Send me the name, but I might misspell it. Cause I'm typing /raid right now. Let's do it.
Okay, hang on. Fucking ads.
Dun 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 dun. I mean,
I'll send it in DMs.
Okay.
Paste. There you go.
Alright. So, okay. Alright, so we're about to raid someone now, guys. Thank you so much once again for watching. Please treat this person as well as you have treated me. Please, they're very wholesome, so, don't say fuck in their channel.
don't most things that you would say here in Rogue's channel, don't say there.
Yeah,
they are definitely they are not an 18. Well, they aren't really an 18 plus, but they're like, you know, they're not a
Why are you guys deciding to go? Look, we have 11 people watching right now, and I'm like, why are you guys suddenly coming in here when I'm done? You want to see me when I'm finishing?
Hey yo.
Thank you though. Anyways, guys, I hope for more interactions with you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. I don't have anything planned tomorrow. I'm probably gonna rest, but on Saturday, you can watch Mid. Yeah, you can watch Ninja. But let me just see here. Yeah, I have a stream plan. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I'll lurk in there. But where's my where's my schedule? Yeah, so 7 p.m. Eastern, which is 7 a.m. my time on a Sunday. That's 7 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. I have a Phasmophobia collab with Abbott Internal, so watch out for that one. So 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, so yeah, 7 a.m. for Philippine Standard Time. All right, let's go and raid. There we go. I've entered. Let's go and get out of here. Let's go on, get out of here. And everybody have a great morning, afternoon, evening, and night. See you in the next one. Bitches. Goodbye, inmates. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Message isn't showing for me.
Okay, rating.